Hey everyone, how are y'all? Mars, how are you? Hey Ruck, how are you? Michelle, how are you? Hey Kelly, how are you tonight? Lady V, how are you? Hey Glowbug. Ian, how are you? Hey Catherine. Hey Dee, how are you? Alright, yeah, make sure that your chat is on live chat. Yeah, don't forget that so that way y'all can see all the comments. Cool Gamer, how are you tonight? Mar, are you feeling any better? Dang it. I'm trying to pin the message. Okay. Emails pinned to the top of the chat. I've got to cut off the live reactions because the thing is in my way. Okay. Dee, I am so happy you were able to join us tonight, but I am very sorry to hear that you're sick. It seems like everybody is getting sick here lately. And I hope you get to feeling better soon, Dee. Hey, Frank, how are you? Dee, you're very welcome. Sally Mae, how are you tonight? Hey, Gigi. Dee, I'm gonna be opening up the panel here in a few minutes. Hey, Vapor, how are you? And there is a 28-year-old guy named Alec Fishman he's from Vegas, but he is missing in the Denver, Colorado area. And he's been missing since September the 27th. And at this point in time, there is literally not a whole lot out there about him. Hey, Don, how are you? Vapor, I'm doing good, thank you. Gigi, I'm doing okay. I don't feel the best tonight, but I'll make it. Let me get this in here. And thank you all so much for joining us tonight. If you have not done so, please make sure to hit the thumbs up. Mighty V, that Nightbot, he's on time tonight, ain't he? Hey, K-Braz, how are you? King Scarlet, how are you tonight? Lady V, how are you?
I'm feeling better than I was earlier, thank God.
Yeah, I asked you about that, and you never
I
answered
think it.
me.
Well, I got busy trying to help find stuff for you, but yeah, no, I think it was just stress and kind of a panic attack. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Monday my husband's cousin passed away. Tuesday we were from cancer. Tuesday we were at the hospital while our mom was having a lump moved from her breast with cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Then, yeah, last night we found out that our sister-in-law, my husband's brother's wife, that he's known literally since the day she was born because of the church we go to.
Right.
She has, and I've known her for like 44 years or whatever, and she has two tumors in her brain, and she's
Oh,
like
poor
slurring
thing.
her words, and sometimes her tongue is like not, it'll hang out or not cooperate. She has a little trouble eating, and she's only like 52.
Oh,
It's
Jeez.
just like it's been one thing after another all week, and I think I just,
I
you
know
know,
it's
2 weeks ago we had one of his cousins husband died, and then
Mhm.
like 4 months ago we had another one of his cousins husband that died. It's just like
back to back.
it's just been too much. I think I just got overloaded with it. Just,
Right. Yeah.
and I know I'm not the only one, guys. I'm not trying to be a whiner. I
No,
just,
you're not. When shit happens, and it helps to tell those people around you so we can all come and support you.
Right.
well, and
You know?
last night after, I went live and that helped me, and then I went live earlier when we were trying to help look for stuff, and that, I mean, that helps. That gets my mind off it and helps me focus on something else. And all the people that go in there with me, we're so close. It's just like they're my best friends, and it helps to talk to your friends.
Right. It kind of calms your nerves down some.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you,
I'm
guys.
just.
I love you all.
Love you too.
Anyway, there's not much to find on this dude.
There really isn't, and for him to have been missing well, he was last seen. I'm taken by his parents on or someone in his family on September the 27th when he boarded the plane in Vegas. Um, and there's only one place. Basically, this is what happened. Let me pull up his flyer here real quick. Okay, I'm gonna try to
I'll
zoom it
accept
in. Thank you.
Hey, Brace. Hey, K Brace.
Vapor. His name is Alec. It's Alec Jaden Fishman, and I'll put his name real quick in the Chman, and he's
Are you,
28 years old.
are you going to put it in chat?
Yeah, I just put it in there. I always have to look at my notes and make sure that I'm spelling his last name right.
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
But so what happened is September the 27th, he boards a plane. From what I have read in one place, and which was on the Texas EquiSearch website, they have a thing on there for him as well. They have that he was supposed to be going from Vegas to San Francisco, to the Bay Area, and Denver was the layover.
Which does not make sense whatsoever.
Well, I don't know. See, that's what I was thinking too, but I don't know exactly how the airports work and all that. I don't know if it's because of weather that they had to go to Denver, or if that's just the flight that he took. It's Vegas to Denver, Denver to San Francisco.
I thought they said that they had to. He was in distress and they had to have him get off the plane.
Okay, see, I didn't see that. What I did read though is that so when he was in Denver for the layover, the flight, it gets time for the flight from Denver to San Francisco, and he boards the plane, but then he gets off of the plane before it takes off. So he's
Vapor
still
said he has 2 mutual friends with him on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Come on up, Vapor.
Good Lord, Vapor. There's a lot going on
Vapor
with you
knows
too.
everybody.
He
Vapor
does.
gets around.
He's in Vegas, so
Yeah, but he knows everybody in Vegas.
I know he gets around.
Poor guy, man. You're going through hell too, man.
So I don't know the reason, and that could have been it. He could have been in distress and they made him get off the plane, but there is confirmation that he did make it to Denver. Well, when he gets off the plane that's supposed to leave Denver going to San Francisco, he gets a lift from the Denver airport, and that lift takes him to the Econo Lodge in Aurora, California, or Colorado, which is located at 15900 East 40th Avenue in Aurora, Colorado. He is seen leaving the Econo Lodge a couple of hours later on foot on the 28th. And nobody has seen or heard from him since. And this is September the 28th was the last time anybody had actually seen him. There's nothing else about this dude that's missing.
And they said that when he went out the front door, there was a guy that looked like he was in a hurry that followed him. And now there are people that they don't even know in Oakland that has his phone. And they've been trying to get family members and friends to give them money. And they've been threatening them with physical violence.
Okay, because there was something that Glowbook had sent to me. It was, she had sent 2 or 3 different things on Alec to me. I believe it was on Arctic Fox's video when I was listening to it, that there was 3 places that he possibly could be: Las Vegas, Denver, or Oakland.
Right.
So,
which is not San Francisco Bay where he was planning on going.
Well,
right.
what doesn't make sense is why, if you're from Vegas and you're going to San Francisco, they have direct flights I've never seen a flight from Vegas to Frisco going through Denver. That just doesn't make logical sense.
Yeah, unless it had something to do with weather, I don't know. I thought the same thing, but like I said, I don't know exactly how they divert their planes and all that, unless that was the only flight that they had at the time that he was wanting to leave Vegas.
It was what, September the 28th?
He left Vegas on the 27th of September.
Okay. So is that this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this past September. But he does have, okay, so let me read off the stuff about him real quick. So he's 28 years old. He's 5'6", 150 pounds. He has brown hair, brown eyes. He has 4 tattoos. One is, it says Joshua on his forearm. He has a ship in a bottle on his ankle. He has a lettering on his chest. And then he has lettering with fish on his shoulder. But they don't say which shoulder or which forearm or anything like that. And King Scarlet, yes, that's what I'm assuming is Oakland, California, because he was he was supposed to be ending up in San Francisco.
And Oakland is right out of San Francisco.
Right, aren't they like right across the bay from each other?
Yes. So there's an Oakland airport and there's a Frisco airport.
Hey, Sick, how are you? I went from Vegas to Phoenix to Utah. I mean, yeah, maybe it just depends on what flights they have available at the time that he was wanting to leave, but that's the first that I've heard about the phone, which is interesting. Hey, Wilby, how are you?
Hey, Wilby. We've been trying to get
a
a hold of you.
He's been getting rest. Okay.
Yeah, you tell him. Where the hell have you been? What the hell, Wilby? What the hell?
He needs his rest for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does. Well, we were thinking about you, Wilby.
I told him the other day we was going to have to put a tracking device on him so we can all keep up with him.
Ruck, you cannot click on. Ruck, you cannot click on the perks. You have to. Okay. So you are now a member. So you have to go to the community page. Oh, Jesus.
Wait, what is he trying to do?
He's trying to get on the perks and the invite and stuff for
Discord,
for your Discord.
Okay, so if you're a member and you want to join Discord, you'll have to go to my YouTube page, go to my community tab, and then you will be able to see where I have posted the link for the Discord, and it's only on my members only
And you
post.
must give your blood and your DNA. You need
Big
to share
toe,
that.
big toe,
Yeah,
maybe an arm.
Okay,
an
thank you, Glowbug.
essay. In an essay, you have to write an essay why you want to be a part of our Discord. Just kidding.
100-page
Everybody's
essay.
be careful.
Okay, I'm writing down what Glowbug said, that his phone had last pinged in Oakland,
Hey, Gigi.
California.
Yeah, that's where, and this is where the people that they don't know have his phone, and they've been contacting friends and family asking for money, and they have threatened them with physical violence, but they can't get Las
Hey, no
Vegas
fear.
police.
I'm sorry,
They
go ahead.
can't. So they can't get the data from the police to find out exactly where it is and stuff. And then I think, let's see, nothing happened after he messaged them on the 28th, and then his phone was shut off on the 30th. And some of it's sketchy because it sounds like they contacted they contacted people, but I don't know if that was like after the 30th that they did. So somebody's got the dude's phone pretending he's him, and then they
Right.
know it's him, and he's got all their personal information, all his social media, every single thing about the dude, about Alec. They have that in their possession. These people.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I would think that
And
they would
Las
expect
Vegas says
those
he's just a
services off.
runaway adult. He's not endangered.
I wonder if they check the homeless camps in Oakland and Frisco, because they are really bad there. There's so many homeless camps in that area.
But how can they say he's a runaway adult if his family is saying that he is missing?
Well, they said that he's not contacting them because there was some sort of a tiff or something, which is not true.
Okay.
And which is not true, and that he didn't want to have contact with them. That's not true. He has told them, several people, exactly where he was going, when he was going, why he was going, how long he was going to be there, when he was returning. He had everything planned out and dates that all of this was going to happen.
That doesn't sound like a runaway person who doesn't want to have something to do with their family.
No.
Does it? I wonder what he did for a living.
Yeah, Vapor, do you know what he did for a living? So they were saying that they have the surveillance camera of him walking out, but they won't show it because of but they're not even investigating it right now. Las Vegas is not even investigating it.
Well, see, I didn't understand. Okay, so like I got the fact that he left Vegas on his trip and that's where he's from. But why if somebody has information, why call Vegas? Why not call Denver?
I know, that's what I'm like. He's missing in Denver, not in Vegas. What does the Vegas police have to do with it?
Right. I mean, Vegas police can't search Denver or the Aurora area where the Econo Lodge was at. Why are we not, if we have information, calling Denver police or Aurora police?
And they have Las Vegas on his wanted poster.
Right.
I don't know. It's really weird.
I mean, even on the one I have pulled up, they have Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department or the missing person detail during business hours, which is also in Vegas.
Yeah, I just don't understand why it's not in Colorado.
Yeah, I wondered that same thing whenever I first was writing down the information about it. And it has to call Vegas. And I'm like, Vegas can't search Denver.
Yeah, I know. It was, I was like thinking that too. It just doesn't make sense.
I mean, they can relate.
Tired and hungry, and no, he doesn't know what he did for a living. Well,
I looked I was looking through his social media, like his YouTube, or not YouTube, or his Facebook and his brother's a little bit, but I didn't have a whole lot of time to just like go through everything. But that's, I mean, I don't know why a lot of these cases we're not hearing about until they're already missing for 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You know, Katie Ferguson, we didn't hear about hers until she was already missing for a while. Nicole Baldwin, we didn't hear about until she was already missing for over a month. This one here, it says since September, we're going on almost 2.5 months now.
Yeah.
He's been missing until it finally comes out, to where we're hearing about it on YouTube and social media. Hey,
Yeah,
AMAC,
and
how are
that's where we're
you?
getting a lot of our information nowadays.
And the only
You
reason
know,
why I came across this one is because someone had posted it on Twitter. And usually, whenever I come across a missing person flyer, I always try to share it on Twitter.
right.
And I
Mm-hmm.
come across it, and when I got to looking into it or whatever, I was like, damn, he's been missing since at the end of September.
There's so many people missing, man.
There is. It's a shame. It really is.
Yeah. And then you have, they're missing. The family is doing what they're supposed to by contacting the police, reporting them missing, but then that's it. Like there's nothing else. It's just like with Chelsea Graham. Why is nobody searching for her? Is anybody
Yeah,
searching for Alec? Like
it's weird. It's like they don't matter or something.
I don't
That or
understand it.
they the scenes and we don't know because they're not saying anything.
Right.
Well, I told my husband if something happens to me to get a hold of you, Scarlett, I'm like, my friends will search to the ends of the earth and they'll know every single thing about anybody that had anything to do with me.
We would find you, or we would do our best to find you.
Exactly. But it's
Hey,
like,
go ahead and put a chip in you so that a GPS chip so that way we'll
no,
be able to.
no, they ain't putting nothing in me. And nope. I'm with Scarlett on that one. Mm-mm.
Yeah, you didn't put nothing in me.
We have
But
100%.
it's like trying to get your name out there too, or get the name of the person out there into the public. They've been trying to get the news people to cover it, but whenever the news people look into it, he's got a case number, but they have him marked down as an adult runaway, so there's no story.
That's ridiculous.
That's what
I
his
just
mother Tammy said.
Well, then his mom needs to do something to put it out to the media that he's not an adult runaway. He is missing.
And she's been trying to
Right?
do that.
I don't know.
But I don't understand why it's Las Vegas. I mean, he's not anywhere near Las Vegas.
Is he not from Las Vegas?
Yeah, that's where he's from.
But that's not where he went missing.
Right.
No.
Unless the parents went through Vegas thinking that Vegas would then relay this information up to the Denver, Aurora area
Maybe
and
so.
put like a bolo out on him. Um, but it doesn't seem like they've done that. I mean, because if Vegas Police Department doesn't do that, they don't get in touch with Denver and Aurora and all this and that, then how is people in Colorado going to know to call the
Right.
police and report this guy if they don't know he's missing?
Exactly.
Right?
I don't get it. I didn't get, I mean, they didn't have I asked a few questions,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't get to ask why are they contacting Las Vegas instead of Denver? Because that makes I would be all over Denver's butt, man.
Oh yes, Denver, Aurora, that whole area where we know that he was for sure at the airport in Denver. He was at this Econo Lodge in Aurora. A matter of fact, let me Google map it real quick. I was going to do this earlier and I didn't because I want to see um, how far Denver and Aurora are from each other.
Ruck says
Okay.
he lives in Vegas and they're not even talking about him on the news. And Ruck will help you with your problem. as soon as we can.
Well, I Googled what the weather was September the 27th, 28th, and it was temperature ranged from 99 degrees to as low as 40 degrees, but it doesn't say if it rained.
I know you're not good with technology. Ruck's like, I'm such a Luddite. I'm like, I know that you have problems with technology. We'll help you out as soon as we can.
Okay, let me do something real quick because my invite, I think the invite link is only good for 30 days.
Oh, okay, maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, that could be it. So let me do another invite real quick.
The coupon has expired.
Let's see. Okay.
See, you're not a Luddite. It just needs to be refreshed.
Okay, I got this. Let me go to
Right bars, hot and wet. Rainy and hot.
Okay, and it's showing also that from Denver to Aurora, it's only 24 minutes. So it's not that far.
That's barely getting up and getting back down.
Well, what he probably did was he probably couldn't get a earlier flight or something, and he chose to stay in a motel, get a lift to the motel, and something went awry. Some creep was probably stalking someone, trying to find someone to attack, and we found Alec as a easy suspect or easy person to attack. I wonder if
they said that because I asked them if he had any mental health issues. Just a second, I need a drink. So I asked him if he had any mental health issues, and they said that they don't know what kind of distress he was in, but it was uncharacteristic for him behavior.
And that was when he got back on the plane in Denver going to the Bay Area?
I think it was when he got off in Denver.
So I wonder if that's why they stopped. Well, no, because the plane wouldn't be going that way from Vegas.
No.
Well, I wouldn't think so either, but I've been on a plane where I've gone from Kansas City east to Chicago. No, it wasn't Chicago. St. Louis. And then I went to Denver to get to Portland. No, it was Houston. That's right. I went from Kansas City to Houston to Denver to get to Portland, which Lord. I thought was ridiculous. So they don't fly in a straight line. They fly where they get the most people boarding planes to go to one place.
And that could have been what they were doing.
Yeah.
As well.
Right. Okay. Because Denver's a huge hub.
Okay, wait, what airline is there?
But I thought
it United?
I didn't see a name of an airline.
I didn't either. I'm trying to think if they said it on if his mom said it or not. I think I was distracted. But I believe, okay, you guys that were watching with me, Sally Mae and Kelly and all you guys, Glowbug, did they or did they not say that they took him off the plane because he was in distress in Denver? And then he had to buy a ticket from Denver to Oakland. Oh, hello, Ruck. He just joined the server. You made it.
Okay. Let me go because I have to.
Sally Mae said yes. That's what they said.
So there's an emergency landing?
I don't know. I don't think they said that. They just said that he was in distress.
Too many questions, not enough answers.
I know. It's like, and some of it's really confusing. Of course, everything, everyone we get on is crazy.
That's what it seems like here lately. Okay, I had to accept him in there, so I got him in there now. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
I wish they would have had like because the mom didn't answer my questions. It was somebody, and I don't remember their name, but there was 2 ladies in Missing in American Network that answered my question. What do you mean it's like you?
Was that the one that was on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it sent you to YouTube to watch it.
Okay, yeah. I remember going to that Facebook, and all it had was that one. I think that's the one that had the poster that I have up now on there.
Rock, you've been on Discord before, so just go to Scarlett's server.
Yeah, I went over to that one where everybody always hangs out at and tagged him to let him know that that's where we're always at. Betty Jo, yes ma'am, hold on just one second. And let me grab the link for you.
I mean, I've flown from Frisco and Sacramento direct to Vegas. I looked on every airline that I'm seeing is a direct flight from Frisco, Sacramento to Vegas and vice versa.
Okay, hold on, y'all. I've got to move.
I don't understand, man. Hey,
yeah,
KK.
It's the same way. It's like we have more questions than we do answers.
Right. Seems like it's like that with every case, though.
Right. I wonder how many cameras they had up at that motel that he disappeared from.
Well, they say they have him as he's leaving the hotel. They have him on camera leaving. Hey, Betty Jo, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing okay. I've been better, but I'll live.
Hey, Betty.
So, where did he go missing from?
Okay. Denver. Yeah, he went missing in the Denver, Aurora, Colorado area. So from Denver, and I didn't do it from the Denver airport. I just did it from Denver, Colorado to the address that was given for the Econo Lodge Hotel, and it's 26 minutes by car. So it's really not that far from the Denver area. Now, where he went after that when he left on foot, did he go back to the airport and get on a plane? Like, I don't know why the airport couldn't verify that.
Well, they verified that he did arrive in Denver. Wait a minute.
Right.
Yeah, from Vegas, they did.
Yeah, from Vegas to Denver.
Right. They did verify that. Hey, JC.
He never met his friend in the Bay, at San Francisco Bay.
Okay.
He flew to Las Vegas. Okay, from Las Vegas to Denver. Went missing from the Econo Lodge in Denver, and the man seemed to be rushing after him. They will not go and interview the guy that seemed to be kind of in a hurry to follow him. And then next thing we know, his phone's in Oakland.
But did they actually know that this guy was following him?
No, they don't. And they
somehow,
but maybe he saw something.
Yeah. Well, somehow he got from this hotel, or his phone got from this hotel to Oakland. I would assume that he somehow got there. If that's where he was originally going, was to the Bay Area, and then his phone happened to make it there. Maybe he caught a ride.
That's a good possibility.
Yeah. Or
instead
maybe
of getting a plane, he caught a ride there.
Or he took a bus.
Right. Because when are they saying that his phone is pinging in Oakland? Did they give a date for that?
No, not really. They did say that his phone was on from the 28th when he last contacted them
And
to
what
the
was the last time he contacted them?
28th. And then it was on till they got some phone data, and it said that the phone was on till the 30th.
Of
And then it
September?
went off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
then somehow, somewhere in there, I don't know if it's during that time. I don't think it is, because they said they didn't get any, it just went dead. And then these people have all their personal information, every single thing, his social media, all of this business. They were acting like they were Jaden, is what they call him. They were acting like they were Jaden, asking friends and family for money. And then when that didn't go through, they were threatening them with violence.
I'm wondering if he like hitched a ride with somebody and it was the wrong.
From
It,
Denver
yep.
to Oakland, that's a long hitch, man.
Yeah, so from the Econo Lodge to Oakland is, depending on which way you go, it's anywhere from 18 hours and 41 minutes to 19 hours and 42 minutes.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying.
unless he just couldn't stand to get on a plane again, but I thought he bought a ticket from Denver to Oakland.
Did they say
I have
that?
a theory.
I think so.
Did he rent a car in Denver, or did he get a lift?
He got a lift from the Denver airport to the hotel.
And what about from the hotel on to wherever he went to? Did he have another lift?
The only thing they've said, as far as I have found, was that he is seen on camera leaving the hotel on foot.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder if he like hitchhiked and got hooked up with the wrong people.
Yep.
I mean,
and
it's
then
a possibility.
they took his phone. They unalived him. I hate to say that, but and then took his phone, trying to extort money out of the family.
Yep.
Right.
That's what it sounded like. I hope not. I hope that, maybe he's just off the grid for a little while.
Maybe.
Right.
I hate to.
But they said that it's totally uncharacteristic for him not to get in contact with his friends and family, because he lays out everything he does.
Right.
He's kind of an open book for him.
Yeah.
Well,
and it was a few days before the mom got a hold of him, and then, I mean, because he's 28 and he does contact his mom, but not every single day. So it was a few days, and she tried to contact him and she couldn't get him. And then they ended up finding that surveillance video from him leaving the hotel, and that's the last anybody knows of where he went.
That's
what about the cell phone data? Have they tried to pull anything from that? Because
I think they are, but last
Vapor, yes, you can.
I think they are, but I think that the Vegas police are just like not going to give them anything because.
Well, he didn't go missing in Vegas, so there's really nothing they can.
Right. I don't know why it's Vegas, but they said
it would be Denver. I mean, Colorado.
But they said they weren't going to give them any more phone data.
See, okay, the surveillance camera that was from the hotel where it shows him leaving on foot, why is that not being turned into the police in Colorado?
Right.
That's what it's not making sense. Why is it not? I get that the parents or the family is down in Vegas. I completely get that. But it seems like the missing person or at least a bolo should be out in Colorado for this guy and in the Oakland, San Francisco area.
Right.
Yep.
I don't get it either. I don't know why Vegas is involved in the missing person thing.
Yeah. Okay.
He left there.
Real quick, y'all. Vapor has put a link to his live tomorrow morning for the funeral of the officer that was that passed away in Vegas a few days ago. So if y'all want to watch that in the morning, there's the link for it. Yeah,
It just
it
sounds
doesn't
strange.
it don't make sense.
No. I
No,
mean,
it doesn't.
and how old is he?
28.
I mean, he could have possibly just said, you know what? I'm done. I'm just going to hide for a while.
Like Chelsea Grim.
She said there was just no way that he would. I mean, nothing indicated. I mean, he made sure they knew exactly what he was going to do and when he was going to do it.
I mean, it
Which-
The
is a
mom feels like
possibility.
there's no way in hell that he's going to do that.
Well, I mean, when they're
And
older, they don't tell you everything.
it could be though, like what Betty Jo said, he could have been at this hotel knowing that he was needing to get out to the Bay Area. Maybe he just didn't want to buy an extra plane ticket from Denver out
Maybe.
there because there's no telling how much that costs.
Or
So he thought, okay, I'll hitchhike. He goes, starts asking around, asks the wrong person who might not even been going to the Bay Area, but it's like, yeah, dude, I'll take you.
Yep.
And boom, it just so happens his phone ends up in Oakland, around the area that he was supposed to end up at anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping not, for his family's sake.
Right.
Because it's around the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
But the way it's sounding, it's like maybe the reason why they took him, maybe the reason why they got him off the plane the first time is maybe he was having anxiety.
Well, I'm wondering if maybe he just didn't feel like he could control himself and not be in distress getting back on a plane.
Like some type of anxiety on flying.
Maybe there had turbulence or something.
Something could have triggered him to not want to be on a plane.
So from Vegas to Denver by plane, nonstop is an hour 55 minutes. If you have a connecting, it's 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah, nobody knows if he took maybe the hour or the 3 hour.
But the way they're saying it is that he like that the Denver stop was going to be the layover.
Right.
And then he was going on into the Bay Area.
Right.
To San Francisco.
I wonder if he flew into San
Francisco
or if he flew into Oakland.
Hold on.
Because they're right by each other and they both have airports.
But see, he didn't fly into Oakland.
Okay, he was supposed to. He was supposed to fly into SFO, which is the
San Francisco.
Yeah, the San Francisco International Airport. That's what I have seen was SFO on there. So I had to look it up to see which one that is. That's saying it's the San Francisco International Airport.
I don't know. It just seems strange that they seen him on camera and then they don't see him.
Right, and that they got Vegas doing it.
Yeah, that doesn't make no sense.
Colorado, I don't.
It don't make no sense. Vegas would be even involved.
No.
Hey, Scarlett, are you able to pull up that hotel, motel, whatever it is, on Google to see what's around there?
Yeah, hold on. Let me go back to it.
Just because I wonder if there's fast food, if there, what's around
like
there.
Like any
if
type of restaurant, yeah.
Or industrial place, where there's a bunch of buildings.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Because they'd have cameras.
All right. So this is going to be the hotel right here. What is that? Cambria Hotel, Denver International Airport. So that's the hotel for the airport. And then they've got a Hilton. So maybe out of all of these over here that's associated with the Denver airport, this one was the cheapest one or the cheapest option for him.
The Econo?
Yeah, the Econo Lodge.
They usually are.
Okay, so and they got a lot of, there's an Outback Steakhouse down the road.
Yummy.
Let's see, they got a Subway over here. Let's see, Starbucks. They got a Sonic.
Can you kind of zoom that in just a tiny bit more?
Here, let me. Oh shit! Hold on. Let me exit off of this and give it this, and then do that. Okay. Okay. So here's the thing over here. So we've got Outback over here, which is what, 2 or 3 blocks down from it. A couple of blocks the opposite way, you've got a Sonic, a Starbucks, Taco Bell, which I would think if he's going to eat somewhere, it's probably going to be something like that. There's a KFC, there's a Wendy's, Mexican restaurant.
See, he could have hitched a ride from anybody from any one of them places.
Yeah.
Right.
But because there's so much commercial around there, there's got to be a bunch of video cameras where you can see where he's going.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, all right, so right here's the hotel he was at. You've got all these other hotels. There's a Jimmy John's right there. I didn't see it a second ago. But you have all these pretty expensive, I would say, hotels. You know that they're all going to have cameras.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say if he was walking, let's just say, oh shit, I didn't mean to do
One
that.
of them is going to catch him.
Okay. So there's the Econo Lodge right here. This is going to be the intersection. There's a camera up here at the top. So there's cameras on all
cameras on all of them.
Those are traffic cameras, though.
Yeah, so one of them cameras is going to catch him.
Right.
Now, I mean, if walking.
If not all of them.
Well, I mean, if he comes anywhere across this intersection right here, just walking down the sidewalk, they're going to catch him walking across it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and if law enforcement's not going to help them, then they need to figure out how to get a private investigator or something and get them videos.
Yeah, that's global.
Oh, wait, hold on. Scroll it, see if I can come up on panel. Don't need to cam. So early. Yeah, Devil Doll, if you want to come up, just let me know. Hold on, I'll drop the link for you again. Grab it real quick. See, I will be not doing a lot for Michael because I'm going to figure out a way to stream it. Vapor, what time is, or I'll find that out for you later, what time the Michael guys is. JC, his name, I'm going to put it in the, let's see. Okay, that's how you spell his name.
He's got 12 hours on there live. He's live in 12 hours.
Okay, yeah, he was talking about the one that he wasn't going to stream because he was going to it unless he could figure out a way to stream it while he wasn't at home.
Well, that would be easy enough.
I mean, yeah, he could do it from his computer, but keep up with it on his phone.
Right.
Okay, it's at 10 o'clock for both funerals. Okay. Yeah, I have drank so much Pedialyte that I'm sick of Pedialyte.
Oh no!
Drink some water.
Oh, I'd rather drink the Pedialyte.
Oh, you're killing me.
Vapor, I would love to stream, but I can't stream, hon. I don't have a computer. Sally was streaming for me. And I will be at work. I mean, if I had a computer, I could still stream it at work, but I don't have a computer. I have an iPad. It
Tell
won't let me
Santa you want a
present.
computer.
Huh?
Tell Santa you want a computer.
Yeah, Santa already bought me a drill, so I don't think Santa's gonna get me a computer.
Wait, you didn't tell him you wanted a drill?
Well, my nail drill's broke.
Oh,
She broke it.
I was thinking like, a regular drill.
Scarlett's like,
No, I broke my nail drill,
oh, okay.
and I had like a couple of cheap ones here at the house, and I broke both of them. So he bought me a nice one.
Oh, okay. Well, that was good.
And then I've got this red one that for some reason he's obsessed about getting it fixed. It cost me like $40. He's like, don't throw that one away. I'm going to fix that one. I'm like, okay.
Well, give you something to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I get, it's
Keep
always
them out
good to
of
have
your
a
hair.
backup nail drill. So I'm good.
JC says she can try to stream it.
Okay. Do you want to do that on your channel?
Okay, so I sent him a message on Discord to find out what day the funeral is. I know the one's
Rookie.
tomorrow.
Monday is the other one, the one that.
That's what I'm trying to find out is what day it is. He said it's at 10 o'clock for both of them, but I don't know what day the funeral
It's
that
on
he's
Monday.
going
I
to
won't
is
be
going to.
here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Where are you going?
I'm going to New Jersey.
Oh.
I thought you were going to Missouri.
No, New Jersey.
Why did
My
I think
hometown.
Missouri?
Because
I thought you said Missouri.
Sally's going to Missouri.
Oh,
Yes, Sally
okay.
said she's going to Missouri. I'm going to
I'm
New
sorry.
Jersey.
My head's just like, I feel like I'm just floating right now with everything. That's why I didn't go to work, because I was like, I can't concentrate to do anybody's nails today.
My son and my daughter, their dad is getting married, so they're going to that, and I'm going to go see my aunt and my brother.
Oh, cool.
Very nice.
I hope you have fun and be safe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody going to bother me. I carry.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Did he
I
just
dare
like
'em.
F around and find out?
Exactly.
I have this little purse. Okay, so I have this huge purse that I put all my crap in and little bitty makeup bags and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vapor said no problem, by the way. And then I have a little purse in there that's got room for my phone, and I've got a 38 in there. You wouldn't even know. It's like just big enough to put a 38 in there. You wouldn't even have an idea I got it.
Plus, my son, he's got his, and my daughter's got hers, so we're safe.
You're safe. They're not.
I would never do that to my kids.
No, I'm not. I'm just not your kids. I'm saying public.
No, public ain't safe. Not if you mess with me.
Nope. Watch out for Betty Joe.
Especially if you mess with my grandbaby.
Oh yes.
Oh, I think if somebody messed with that grandbaby, I think the whole channel, Scarlett's channel, would be.
Oh yeah.
All over.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's
that
asleep
person
right now.
wouldn't be alive very long.
She's kind of like our little mascot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's asleep right now.
Is she still sick?
No, she's better. She's just still got a little bit of a runny nose.
Oh,
you can tell because the way she talks.
Yeah,
sounds like she's all stuffed up.
Oh, that is.
And it was funny because she was talking to my son, and he asked her to say something. She's got a little lisp.
Oh.
And he was making fun of her. I said, leave her alone. She's only 3.
Poor little thing. But that's bad though, y'all. Whenever you have a baby like that that's sick and they're miserable, and you just kind of got to let it run its course.
Yep. I mean, she's She's been happy, but like at night she'll get like real miserable because she's sleepy. Because
Oh.
it's like taking a toll on her.
Right.
But other than that, she's. But yeah, she's better. She just got a little bit of still of a runny nose. That's it. She
Where's
don't have the
Summer at?
cough anymore.
Okay, I'm making myself a note.
But she's. I asked her. I said, "Are you ready to go to New Jersey?" Uh huh.
Are
I said, "Are
you
you going to
driving
go?"
or flying?
My son's driving. I ain't flying. I ain't
Like
getting
a
on the.
10-hour
I'm
drive?
like, I'm like Scarlett. I ain't getting on no plane.
Scarlett ain't getting on a plane. Ain't happening.
Ain't no way. Now
Unless
my son.
something happened to one of my kids in another state or country and I
Right.
had to, at that point,
Right.
I wouldn't think nothing about it. But if I ain't got to, I ain't doing it.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, crazy. So how far is it from where you're in North Carolina to New Jersey? What, 10, 12 hours?
It's about 8 hours.
8? That's not bad.
Yeah. Well, it
That's not
depends on how many.
bad at
No, it
all.
depends on how many times you stop too. So
Yeah, this.
plus we have the baby, so might stop and use the bathroom because
Yeah.
she's potty trained.
But 8 hours, though, even with a 3-year-old, isn't that bad.
No, but I asked her. I said, "You ready to go see your pop up?" Yes.
Oh, that's so cute.
She'll have
Until
fun.
she gets in the car seat, and then forget it. She don't like to ride in the car seat.
I always travel good. I slept the whole trip.
Well, see, that's what we're leaving Sunday night about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock,
Mhm.
and hopefully she'll
Oh,
fall
yeah.
asleep.
You're driving?
Yeah, my son's driving.
I love road trips.
I do too. We always drive. People are like, "You're crazy." I'm like, "No, you're crazy getting on that plane." I mean, it's so much of. It used to be whenever you went on a plane, right? It was this big hoopty deal, right? Your family goes sees you off, and then watches the plane take off from the window, and then when they come back, you're waiting for them. And now it's just nothing but a huge hassle and a pain in the butt to get on a plane.
Yep.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it.
Having to go
I'd
through
rather drive.
security, take
I'd
your
rather
shoes off.
keep my 2 feet on the ground.
Yep. I agree. If I can't drive, I don't need to go.
What do you mean, Vapor? I do drive too.
Sally Mae said last Christmas the plane couldn't land. So that's what, right there.
See, that's it. Yeah.
I'd have a heart attack.
I'd be freaking out. I'd be having an anxiety attack. You better get me off this
Mhm.
plane.
When we
JC,
got
no, I have never flown. Never.
on the way that I was going to Portland, and I told you we had to stop in Denver,
Mm-hmm.
we had to keep flying around because there were tornadoes,
Mm-mm.
several circling Denver, and
Mm-mm.
we were in a plane.
See, I'd be
Oh,
I'd be having. Mm-mm.
That was like not cool because we couldn't land.
I mean, I already got anxiety. I don't need it any worse than what it is.
Yeah.
Vapor.
Sally Mae says, "I'll hold your hand."
I know she tells me that all the time. She'll buy my ticket and then hold my hand.
The plane will always land.
It's just how it lands is the problem.
And
Exactly.
Baby says the plane will always land.
Yeah.
Yeah, one way or another.
Did y'all see the thing about the guy who jumps out of the plane and leaves it flying, and he claims that the engine went out mid-flight, so he bails out the plane, and the plane crashes, and
No.
he got arrested for it. He literally had like two cameras, might have been more than two cameras on his plane that shows him bailing out the side door. Uh, it shows on the video the plane flying around without him in it, and then eventually it crashes. And he claims that, like I said, that the engine went out, Some people are saying he did it as a stunt for publicity,
Wow.
but he ended
Well,
up
he
getting
got
arrested for it.
publicity.
Yeah, he ended up getting arrested for it.
As he
Well,
should
so what
have.
are you gonna? What's he? Oh, so
It was
That's
like one of
kinda-
those little small planes. It wasn't like I don't know,
Cessna?
a 4-seater maybe. Like it wasn't very big at all.
Oh, those are
So they're going to arrest him because he abandoned a plane that was going to probably crash and him die in it. Okay.
Well, I don't know if they determined that he was lying about the engine or what the issue was, but he ended up getting arrested for it.
what an idiot.
Yeah, because that plane, I don't know where it crashed, but it could have crashed in somebody's house.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ended up crashing into the side of a mountain, but yeah, it could have crashed anywhere and hurt someone.
Yeah.
We have a small airport by our house. Sorry, guys. We have a small airport by our house that sometimes they fly so low I like kind of hold my breath for a few minutes till they land. It's a private little airport. I was like, yeah.
Okay, so Six said he crashed his plane on purpose for his YouTube video.
Yeah, no, that's
Well,
crazy.
he should get
That's
arrested then.
dumb. I mean, what would he have done if the plane would have kept going past the mountains and crashed into somebody's house or
Yeah,
something like that?
That's just wrong.
Before I moved to North Carolina, we were at the mall where I grew up. With me and my mom and my little brother, we were sitting in the truck, and my dad took my sister in to the mall. When we were sitting there, there's little planes come flying by and crash right in the middle of the parking lot.
Oh, damn.
Oh, Lord.
This was like when I was like, I think I was like 15, 14.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, wow. I just seen a plane crash right in the middle of the parking lot.
That's just crazy.
I mean, the pilot survived. I don't know how he did, but he did. It didn't. It hit cars, but nobody was in the cars.
There was somebody I heard that was in an airplane and the airplane was going to crash and he jumped out of the plane without a parachute and the dude lived.
Oh,
Wow.
Lord.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not sure I'd want to live after hitting the land.
Hey, Harley, how are you? Harley says it's rumored that he was having financial difficulties, crashed it, insurance pays for it.
Wow.
Oh,
That is
what a
crazy.
fucking idiot.
And either way, he's lucky it crashed into the mountain and not somebody's home.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is just... People do some stupid stuff, y'all.
They
Yeah, they
really do. They really do.
I'm like sitting here saying I'm never going to get into an airplane unless I absolutely have to, and this dude's flying his and just bails out of it and lets it crash.
Yeah.
It's like, jeez.
People crazy.
Okay, so one other thing. I will keep up with Alec Fishman's case. Hopefully they'll come out with something else. Or the parents
Yeah, they need
find
to.
something out, or they figure out which direction he went from this hotel or something, and get some more information so it can be put out to the public around the Bay Area to be looking for him.
Yeah, they need to get them.
I wonder if the
them
FBI is
cameras
covering it. Yeah, I wonder if FBI has it since it's covering over like 3 states.
But
That's
see,
a
I
good
don't
question.
understand why it would be covering 3 states. He went missing in Colorado.
Well,
That's-
but he didn't. They didn't say anything about the FBI having it. They said, what was it, NCIC? Is that what I said, Sally? NCIC?
Oh, NCIC. Isn't that the shit, hold
No,
on.
I don't think they
That's
even
the
have him
missing
on.
person thing, ain't it?
I don't think they even have him on there because they said he's a adult runaway. But that's Vegas. I just don't understand what Vegas has to do with all
Yeah, because he didn't go missing in Vegas.
Okay, so the
No, but-
NCIC is a computerized index of criminal justice information, including criminal history, criminal record history information, fugitive, stolen properties, and missing persons. So why is he not on there? I don't understand where they're getting that he's a runaway adult if his parents are saying he's missing.
Yeah, exactly. Makes no sense.
And somebody
Yeah,
else
what
has
is
his
that?
phone and they're threatening physical violence.
And his
That
mom,
should tell them right there he's not an adult runaway.
no.
Right.
I mean, if his mother is pleading with him to do something, they
Right,
should be doing something.
right. Especially
The
if it
reason-
is in fact true that he was in distress and they made him get off the plane in Denver, and then he ends up going missing while he's still in the Denver area.
Yeah.
That's not a runaway.
I mean, okay, you take the
I'll
information.
hold your hand, Sally.
Even if you don't file it as a missing persons, put it out as an endangered person. That something could be wrong with him.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, he could have got, I mean, who knows what could have happened.
I
But
mean,
they
if you
don't
want
even
to
have him
file
as
it,
endangered. They
Yeah,
won't
if
even
you
put
don't-
him as endangered.
exactly.
I mean, but his name and his picture and all of his information, especially the tattoos, needs to be put out to the public if he's a missing
Yes.
person.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It needs to be. I mean, a person can. I mean, they can go get their tattoos covered up, but what's the chances that a person with 4 tattoos is going to go get all 4 covered up?
Exactly.
I mean,
They're
you can
not.
change your hair, you can dye it, you can cut it, you can do all this and that to change your appearance, but the tattoos are the
Yeah,
things that you would be wanting
yeah.
to look for.
Yeah, it's going to take a
Do they
lot to
leave
cover them up.
scars? Do they leave scars anymore whenever they take them off?
No,
Oh, I have no idea.
they do a type of laser now that doesn't leave a scar.
I'm glad I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that seems like that hurts if you had them taken off.
I don't have any. I don't want
I mean,
to.
I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 because I got Taz on my inside of my arm. I got Bugs Bunny on the other inside of my arm.
Mhm.
And then I got one that covers up a 3rd-degree burn.
Oh,
And then I got my mom's name on my leg. Her birth date and the date she passed away.
well, I only have 2, but I got 2 that I would make sure that I would be happy with for the rest of my life, so I wouldn't need to cover them up or,
Right.
you know, eventually want to get rid of them.
Well,
Right.
the only reason why I got mine, well, I wanted my mom's name on my leg. I knew I was going to get that. But at first, the only reason why I got the first 2 that I got before I got my mom's name is because my kids kept telling me I'm a chicken and I wouldn't get no tattoos.
Oh my.
Yeah, you had to take on that dare, huh?
Yep. So I said, all right, I'll show you who's chicken. I mean, it didn't hurt.
Neither one of mine hurt either. And both of mine are on my back.
No, I'm good. Because I changed my mind so much. By the time they're halfway finished, I'd be
Well, yeah,
hating it
you got to
already.
really want it. So,
Yeah, because I mean, my second one, it took me over 4.5 months because I drew both of mine out my own self and just took it to the artist and he blew it up in size.
right.
But yeah, it took me 4.5 months to figure out the second one if I was for sure that that's what I wanted.
Right.
All right, Mar, you have a good night, honey.
Good night,
Good night.
Mar. Feel better, hun.
But yeah, they need to, if he's got tattoos or any types of piercings or whatever, they need to have that out
For sure.
to the public. And like I said, if law enforcement don't want to help them, they need to find at least somebody that's willing to.
Private investigator or somebody.
Yeah.
Hey,
wonder
Scarlett,
what's-
Yeah, Lady B?
did you see my thing for your wish list?
No, where's it at?
It's got snowflakes and snowmen all around it. So
Oh, wait, I want to help Scarlett's office supply and paper addiction. I mean, that's all I put on my wish list is just stuff that I could use for the channel.
Right.
I do have a
well,
huge paper
Christmas
addiction.
is coming up, and you do have some candle making stuff on
She-
there too,
She's
if
going to need a
anybody's
lot of
interested.
notebooks for BK's trial.
Oh my
I know
god!
for sure.
Well, and
Yeah,
then, and
she
then you
needs
got
that-
Sarah Boone. That's going to take up probably 10
That
notebooks.
one that Summer sent a picture of. You need a few of those binders.
Oh, the 5-inch ones?
Yeah.
Those would be too heavy, man.
After she fills them all up.
If I took all the paper, all of my notes, and just ripped them out of all my notebooks for the Idaho 4, I could probably fill up at least 2 5-inch binders.
Oh my gosh.
I thought she was going to say I could at least build a house with them.
I could probably fill up 3 of them with Kylie Rodney stuff. But that's just because I write everything down.
Right.
You know,
And that's good, though.
Yeah, I mean, you should see the side of my computer because, like I said, it's got that glass on the side of this new one. So I've got sticky notes all over it. So I don't know where else to put them.
Timu has a bunch of sticky notes.
Lady
Cool
V, are you the
sticky note.
one? But okay, so Lady V, are you the one that bought me the Post-it notes off the wish list?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know that you had bought them as well, but I got them the same day with my other stuff. So I've got like a whole big box of Post-it notes now.
Yay!
Well,
Now
she
you
won't
just put
run
them
out
all
for a
over your
while.
house.
Yeah.
Brush your teeth.
She'll have them all over the kitchen, the living room, the bedrooms, the
Oh,
hallway.
Troll has done told me about all over my wall.
He probably thinks you're trying to put up new wallpaper.
I had them all over because I have that big calendar, hanging up. And so I had them all over my calendar. I've got them all over my computer now. They were all on because I have a window behind my computer. I had them on my window. I had some stuck on the wall. He was like, "You got to do something with them." I have a problem with Post-it notes. But I mean, it's easier to write down something like if I just think of something. It's easier to write them down on a Post-it note and just stick it somewhere than it is to waste a whole sheet of paper for one little
So
sentence.
that's true. That's very true.
So,
Yeah, it is. That's okay. I have the baby's artwork all over my wall.
I'll see.
Aw,
You got the good stuff.
that's
Now, I did write down, what did I do with it? I didn't get to look into it, but I seen where Casey Anthony's parents are supposed to be doing a polygraph test.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah. Okay, so you
What?
know how Casey Anthony had accused her parents of having something to do with the death of her daughter?
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
they are
Dad.
supposed to be taking a polygraph test, and it's supposed to come on January the 4th, 2024 at 8 Central on AETV.
I'm going to have to
So
watch that.
apparently when they took it, either they're going to do it live that night or they're going to film it as they're doing it, and then it's going to air on January the 4th.
Do it live?
I don't know if that's what they're going to do. I don't know if
I gotta
they're
write
going
that
to do
down.
it live or if they're just going to do it like a couple of days before, film it, and then air it on the 4th.
Wow.
But either way,
I
it will be January the 4th, 2024 at 8 Central on AETV.
Well, I hope they don't use the fake lie detector company.
So I didn't get to look into it. I was scrolling through some other stuff, looking at something, and came across it and was like, damn, I need to write that down so I don't forget tonight to let y'all know.
And when was that going to be?
You said January 4th?
Yep, January the 4th at 8 Central. So it'll be 9 Eastern, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific.
All right.
On the 4th on AETV.
You're going to tell us, right?
Do what?
You're going to remind us, right?
Yeah, I've got it on sticky note. I can't forget it. Like the sticky note's right here in front of me. That's the only reason why I remembered it tonight. What is the tattoo on the bottom right corner? Harley, that I don't know. They just said
It's Jewish writing.
it's just lettering on chest is the way they put it down on the descriptions. He has Joshua on his forearm, ship in a bottle on his ankle, lettering on his chest, and then lettering with a fish on his shoulder, which looks like this picture right here. Ted Bundy passed.
Yeah, he passed a long time ago.
But has it, since Ted Bundy's days of passing it to now, is the technology of it better where it makes it harder to pass if you're lying?
I don't know. Ted Bundy was so good at mimicking everything. And I don't think he had, I mean, you kind of have to feel guilty or something to raise and spike, you know? I don't think I don't think he did. I don't think he cared enough to do for it to happen.
Oh, well. I don't know. We'll see then once her parents take it. Because apparently that's the whole reason why they're taking it, is because they want to prove that they had nothing to do with it.
They need to make her take one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wonder why she won't volunteer.
Yeah, I don't think she ever took one.
I mean, if they're willing to take one to prove their innocence, then why isn't she willing to take one
to prove hers? Because she ain't innocent, that's why.
Okay.
Even her lawyer at the time knew she wasn't innocent.
Yeah, that is just, I don't know. I think she should have to take one too.
Me too.
But I mean, I know there's no way to make her take it.
Right.
But she should take it to prove her innocence as well.
Absolutely.
But she could be in the same situation as like Ted Bundy and just not care enough to make it register that she's lying.
Yeah, I thought about that too. It wouldn't surprise me.
And that'd be like Leilani.
Oh my God, that one.
Like we saw the interviews that she did and how she stood outside with her mom talking to that one lady about, well, maybe just someone wanted a baby so bad that they come in and took him and they're taking care of him.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, I know you can't be that flippin' stupid. With a straight face say that. You know. So
there's Summer.
She didn't care. She didn't have no care in the world.
She didn't.
Well,
Hey,
hello,
Summer.
Summer. It's about damn time. Where you been?
Yeah, she didn't care. Her and her mom was going partying with all their little biker friends and going to the bars and like she didn't care, but she knew exactly where he was at. She was getting her last hurrahs in because she knew that they eventually was going to find him at that landfill.
Yeah.
So she
No,
got
I
all
don't
her
think she
partying
thought
in
they
and all
were
that.
actually going to find him.
You don't think that she thought they was?
I don't think she. I think she knew. Of course, they knew he was at the landfill, but the odds of finding that little baby's body was like a bajillion to nothing, and they found him. And I don't think she thought that they. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I don't think they thought I was. It's like Danny Rawlings. That's a running joke. I'm sorry. Anyway, I don't think she thought they'd find him in all of that mess.
No, I don't think they did either. She did either.
I mean, honestly, it's a miracle that they did find him.
Yes.
Just because of the,
100%.
I mean, we saw how much trash was out there. It's a miracle they did find him.
It took him like a month?
Yeah, maybe a little more than a month.
I think it was almost 2 months.
It might have been. I can't. It was a long time. It's a lot of trash.
I'll tell you what. Let me have 5 minutes with her.
Oh my God!
I can't stand looking at her face.
No, or her mom's.
No.
Oh,
it just makes me mad.
Hey, Megan. Yeah, I don't know.
I think she should be charged with something too. I really.
Well, yeah, because she had custody of him, and she knew that Leilani wasn't supposed to be alone with him, but yet she still left him alone with her.
Yeah.
And if she wouldn't have done that, he would more than likely still be alive.
Yeah.
Cat, you're gonna be in trouble.
You'd be in big trouble.
Juliet, how are you? Okay,
He's
so
tearing
Jen
up the
with
tree.
Jen says, I don't know how the grandma wasn't held responsible too, since she had legal custody of the boy. I was
Exactly.
screaming that from
See,
the very
that's
beginning. If she
what I
knew
want to know.
that Leilani wasn't supposed to have or be, I think it was when she wasn't supposed to be with him by herself. I think was like the stipulation or something like that.
Yeah.
If grandmother had to go in and take him away from her, why the hell are you leaving him with her?
Lord have
That's what I
mercy.
didn't understand.
Thank you. That's what I didn't understand.
Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure. Was she even supposed to be in the same house?
I can't remember if it was she wasn't supposed to be in the same house or she wasn't supposed to be left alone with him.
I don't think she was supposed to be left alone with him.
But that's
Okay.
like taking a starving dog away from someone, feeding the dog and taking care of it for a few months, and then giving it back to the person who was starving it.
Right.
Right.
I mean,
That's
you had to take him away from her. Yes, that's your daughter, and you still had to take him away from her. Why let her keep him? That's what it makes sense.
People ain't got no damn common sense. Period.
And
End of
then
story.
that's the thing.
That is true.
Leave state for a
Yes.
job.
Yeah. I get that she had to make money. I get that. But she had a babysitter who lived just right, literally, like you could see the babysitter's house from their house.
Yes.
Why
don't
was he
leave him
staying with
with-
Leilani? It makes sense.
That was a crazy case.
Well, I mean, more charges could come, and the mother could get charged. And I hope that her mother does get charged.
I do too. Because in a way, she's responsible for what happened to him.
What is today?
Thursday.
Thursday the 8th.
Okay.
Friday the 9th.
I literally had to look at my phone 3 times to make sure today was Thursday.
It is Thursday?
I've
I
just
don't
lost track.
I don't know what day it is.
This is like the second week in a row that I've lost a day somewhere.
Yeah, I don't even know what.
Me too.
I keep losing my Wednesdays. I don't know how, but they kind of like slip by me.
This has been the longest week, I swear. It's been
The
dragging.
longest week? Is that what you said?
Yes.
She always wants Friday to hurry up.
I know. I'm wishing my life away, ain't I?
Enjoy every single day as much as you can, Kelly, because you don't know if you have tomorrow.
Exactly.
That is true.
You're not promised tomorrow.
That is true.
You're not promised 5 minutes from now.
No.
Heather, how are you? Headed to bed, had a shower. Heather, have a good night.
Good night,
Lady,
Heather.
do not put that out in the universe. I might kill over, and what's going to happen? You're going to not know where I live, and you're
No,
going to
I'm
be
talking
going,
about me. You don't know, man. You don't know if you got. It's true, though. I mean, you don't know if you got 5 minutes from now, man.
I'm playing.
Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all carry on with your conversation. I gotta go grab something to drink.
All right.
The cat just got in trouble. Haha.
That's what you should have named it, is Trouble.
No, they live up to their name. You don't want to name him that.
He just got yelled at for messing with the tree. Come running in my room.
Charlie May.
Help
save
me.
me. I'm not saving him.
Save me.
He shouldn't be in the tree.
Oh, this guy, when I was looking on this missing thing, oh my God, there's so many missing. There's this one girl that's in her 30s that's missing, and oh man, it broke my heart. All these people. We need to pay, people need to pay more attention to adults that go missing.
Well,
I know we
people,
got
too,
the silver alerts and stuff, but we're talking, from their 20s to whenever they count silver alerts.
Okay, I'm back, y'all.
Well, people are too much in their phones to look up to see if anybody's missing.
Well, I think it's weird that his phone is in Oakland, which is where he was supposed to be. It kind of makes me wonder if he either made it there or, or did
Someone steal it.
someone that was going that direction do something. And I mean, it's just weird that his phone's in Oakland if he didn't make it to Oakland, is what I'm trying to say.
I'd be interested in getting those phone records to see who he was texting and calling and stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder whose name the phone is in. Like, is it in his, or is he on like a shared plan with the parents, or to where the parents can maybe get the phone records?
Yep. See, if it was me, I'd be going to his house, looking for some phone records, looking up the phone number, figuring out what, the bill.
I'd be calling everybody on the phone records.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody he texts, I'd be calling every one of them. From the time he left the Vegas airport, everybody he called and texted, I'd be calling those numbers.
I think they
Well,
did.
even before too. I'd do it like a couple days before he left, in case he was planning something.
I think they did like get a hold of his friends and everybody to see if they text him. I think they did that.
And they haven't heard from him?
No.
So that's what don't make sense.
I don't know.
So how did his phone get in Oakland if he never left Denver?
And that's what makes it seem like that he ended up out there.
Yeah.
But then once he got out there, something happened.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a good possibility he was trying to hitchhike.
Yeah.
Could be. Maybe he didn't want to get back on the plane.
Or
maybe just being on the plane is what the problem was.
Yeah.
Could have hitchhiked, taken a train or a bus.
Rented well, no, apparently he didn't rent a car. They would have known.
Yeah, because they would be able to trace whether he rented a car or not.
Okay, hold on. I gotta go to Twitter to look for something real quick about the Casey Anthony thing.
Gotta go to the X. Ooh, that sounds bad.
I can't do that. It just sounds weird.
He probably named it X for Amber Heard because that's his ex.
Oh my god.
We're all like laughing and coughing. That's terrible.
I had water in my mouth and made me choke.
You're hilarious, Kelly. Oh my god.
Okay, here's the thing about Casey Anthony's parents.
I gotta write this down. Hold on. Where's my notebook? There you are.
Okay, and I'm gonna put crime and investigation on A&E. I'm gonna put their link. Wait, damn it. Hold on. I thought I copied it, but here's the link to their Twitter account.
I might just
Hey, Harbinger. You need to contact me on Discord, love.
Harbinger, how are you? All right, so
He's
it says,
sweetheart.
It says, for 15 years, Casey Anthony's parents have been accused of involvement in Kaylee's death. Now, for the first time ever, they have agreed to take a polygraph test in the new special, Casey Anthony's Parents, a lie detector test, premiering January the 4th at 9/8 Central on A&E TV. Lucia, how are you? All right, so let me... Wait.
Can you put it in Discord?
Yeah. Let me go to Discord.
And when is this live again? I'm sorry, my brain.
January 4th.
January 4th.
January?
Yes.
Yep.
At what time?
9/8 Central.
Yeah, it'll be 8 o'clock your time.
8 Central. And it's going to be a live lie detector.
Yep.
Okay, let me exit
Okay,
off of
so here's the
this.
thing. Oh, hi, is NorCal? NorCal, hi.
I don't know
God, I miss you.
where's my flipping thing at. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to scoot stuff around. Give me like 2 seconds here.
The thing, the thing of it is, I wonder if they're getting paid for it, though. I just get, every single thing they do is like national news.
No, that's everything she does.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, they've been on interviews and talk shows and stuff too.
Yeah.
NorCal Jim, how are you? Okay, wait. Do I not have it pulled up still on
Yeah, you do.
StreamYard?
It's still
Okay.
there.
Okay. I want to play this. It's only like a minute long. Make sure it's up. If y'all can't hear this whenever I start playing it, just let me know in the chat.
The test is about to begin. Please remain still.
This is really hard, especially now that I never got a chance to see my granddaughter again.
He knows how important it is.
If you have anything to do with Kaylee's disappearance, then the polygraph's going to show that.
Is there a kernel of truth to any of the allegations she's leveling against you?
Did you ever have sexual contact with Casey?
Is your marriage going to survive this?
Did you knowingly conceal Kaylee's whereabouts?
Did I conceal her whereabouts?
Did you conceal her whereabouts?
Casey Anthony's Parents, The Lie Detector Test, premieres Thursday, January 4th at 9. Part of The Pursuit, a crime and investigation event. Only.
Well, they'll probably.
Do what?
That's not live. If they've
No.
already taken it.
No, I was saying I don't know if they were going to do it live or if it was going to be something that they were going to record and then air it on the 4th. But either way, it'll be on the 4th of January.
Hey, can I drop my Discord for Harbinger?
Sure.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Well, it says live, watch on A&E and on demand.
Yeah, but I think A&E stuff, I think all of their stuff has.
That's just the options.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, we're going to find out.
But dude, the way they had that though, when they're asking him questions and they don't reveal that, of course they're not going to reveal the answers. They want us to wait and watch it, but just how they're showing like the look on his face.
Yeah. Makes you wonder.
Right.
Really, Summer? Sorry.
I don't think they have anything to do with it, to be honest.
I don't either. Dang it. Sometimes I
She
hate
just wanted to go out and party with her friends, and she did what she did.
That's it.
Yeah, I think she just didn't want to be burdened with the child.
Oh, hold on a minute, y'all. I got to cut my ear off.
Okay, guys, there's my Discord. Yes, I do remember Aunt Shirley.
Phone. This phone really irritates me sometimes.
What?
I said my phone, it irritates me sometimes.
Oh.
It knocked me off. I didn't even touch nothing.
Huh? Do you have an Android?
Nope, I have an iPhone.
Okay.
That's kind of weird then.
Wait, you got a what?
I got
your iPhone?
Yeah, but
should have
see,
got an Android.
Hold on. I went to pick up my granddaughter yesterday, and she knocked it out of my hand.
The phone wars. What should I have? My kids have Androids. They're going back to iPhones because they don't like their Androids.
And she said, when she knocked down my hand, she said, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it." I said, "You didn't break it. Calm down."
Oh, oh my God. She's just so cute. She's like all of our grandbabies. She belongs to all of it.
She was having a meltdown. I said, "You didn't break it. Calm down."
She takes after her what did she call you? Mom?
Yeah.
I call her Baby Joe. She takes after her Grammy.
I'm trying to see what else A&E is on.
Harbinger, I'm dropping my Discord link, or
I think it's on
whomever.
Hulu,
Probably.
and I think it's on
So, what-
Paramount.
A&E?
I think so. Hold on, I'll check.
Okay, I'm gonna look on Prime and see if it's on there, because I know a lot of people have, like different things that they watch stuff on. Oh shit, Devil
Yeah.
Doll's back here. Hold on.
I don't I don't have the subscription to watch it live, but I can always watch it the next day, which is always a pain in the butt, but
Yeah, because there's a lot of shows that we watch that
Hulu
we
has it.
can't watch as they're airing, so we have to wait till like after midnight to watch them. So,
Right.
Devil Doll, how are you?
Hulu has it.
Okay, Harbinger
Okay.
said since it's been public announcement, I can say that RA, which I assume is Richard Allen, now lives just 10 minutes from me.
I'm good.
And I didn't know KK. I'm assuming that Keegan Kline was housed there as well. I thought he was in northern Indiana. I guess not.
Yes, they moved Richard Allen, and him and Keegan Kline are in the same place now.
Hi, Devil Doll.
Keegan Kline?
Keegan Kline is the one that had the kitty POR on his phone.
Oh, Lord.
I think that's a bigger ring, to be honest.
Okay, Devil Doll, can you hear us okay?
Hi, Devil Doll.
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me fine, Scarlett?
Yes, ma'am, we can. How are you?
I love your accent.
Yeah, can. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so you're from Scotland, right?
I am from Scotland.
Ooh, Outlander Land.
I just love the Scottish accent, y'all.
I do too. It's just so cool.
I just like Outlander.
The cadence and the way they dress different things, they sound so cool. We're just boring here.
Yeah.
At least I am.
I was going to say, speak for yourself. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you guys have accents. I don't.
Y'all are not boring.
Not have an accent.
And
Yeah.
I don't have an accent either.
No,
Somebody told me the other day.
I don't.
Somebody-
I talk normal.
Yeah, somebody told me the other day I need to quit saying "hey guys" and say "y'all."
That was me. I claimed that one.
Hey,
That
y'all.
was me.
Hey,
Hey,
y'all.
Y'all, it's just
See?
it's standard. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
cannot say you guys, or I can't. I can't do it.
You
Well,
got
I
Y'all-
grew up trying not to sound Southern because my mom had a thing about it. Hello, Riddler.
Really? Hey, Riddler.
Yeah, because my family's from Southeast Missouri. And they have accents down there. But my
I
mom
love an accent.
my mom always tried not to. But if I go to Texas, it's not very long. Oh, that draw comes out.
I
in
love
me.
all the American accents.
What is it, Devil Doll?
Can you repeat that, hun? You're muted.
I think she has a lag also.
And you can also if you have a smart TV.
I love all the American accents.
Oh, you have the American accent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you talk like that a little slower, we can understand you better.
Yeah, the American, there's several different types of American accents. So you got
hell
the
yeah.
northern ones, you got the southern ones, you've got Texas.
The southern ones are cool.
You
though.
listen, there's a bit of a delay.
Do what?
Then you got Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. I mean, every state has a tinge of a different accent.
Right.
Well, you get up in Maine and all of that. They have some
Oh,
really
Lord.
strong
Hey,
accents.
Miss Amir, how are you?
Hello, Miss Amir.
We have different accents all over the place in the U.S.
There's a delay when I'm talking.
when you're talking, you keep muting.
Yeah, you don't have to press the mute, hon.
No, you
Just
don't have to
talk-
keep your mute on if you don't want to.
Just talk a little slower.
So can I ask where in Scotland you live?
Yeah, let me cut her up a little bit.
Yeah, I think
when
there's
she
a
talks,
lag.
I think she has a very long lag, and I
So we
think
need to kind of wait for her to answer.
Yeah.
Hi, John. How are you feeling, babe?
Okay, so Devil Doll, Kelly P was wanting to know what part of Scotland you live in.
Those Italy.
Wait, which part?
Ayrshire, like near Glasgow.
Oh, okay.
Near Glasgow?
Yeah. Near Glasgow. Like northwest Ayrshire.
Yeah, I can understand you now. If you talk like that, I can understand you. Near Ayrshire?
Yeah.
Yeah, you learn so much from this channel.
Riddler, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Riddler says learned so much from this channel. Thank you, Riddler, for that. And being a member for 8 months.
Yeah. But a quick 8 months. I remember back in May when we were like, when is the Kohlberger trial going to happen? And we can't wait till October. October
October was 2 months ago.
Don't bring up October. That hurts my feelings. They hurt us.
Oh, I was ready for it.
Have they said when they're going to go to, if there's a hearing or when they're going to set the court date? Has that come about yet?
No.
They still got to deal with the all this IGG stuff that was just sent into the judge. They've still got to deal with that first. Like everything has got to be done and taken care of before they can even set a trial date. Hey Eric, how are you?
Hey Scott, what did you drop in Discord?
Was it your Discord or mine?
You got some people. Did you accept them in Discord? You
Excuse
got
me,
like
Scarlett.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
How do I chat on the live stream when I'm here?
Lady V, do you or Kelly or Betty Jo know how to explain to her where she can chat in the chat while she's on the panel?
I have two different things, but if right now, if you go down to the bottom down here where it says mic and camera and chat,
and then it'll say more.
Yeah, if you go to chat, if you just press chat, you can type in the back of where we are, and then if you go to comments, you can see the comments there, and you can post. You have to sign in, but you can talk from there too.
Or if you have a YouTube app on your phone, you could do it that way as well.
Do you have one or two devices?
I literally have Scarlett on 3.
Yeah, I do too. Vapor says little liar will come up with the hang up.
I can
milking
see
it for all she can.
comments.
What?
Join the chat.
Yeah.
To comments.
I think the connection isn't very good either. You sound like you're talking in a.
It sounds like it's like cutting out on her.
Yeah.
I mean, she is all the way in Scotland.
Yeah. So go to chat, and then that first thing that pops up that says chat, that's to all of us that are on the panel. But if you go then to the comments, you can see all the comments and you can type your comments in there as well.
Yeah, you go because it says Mike.
I've got it, thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
great. Yeah, I think you're cutting in and out a little bit. You're beautiful, by the way. I love your hair.
I gotta cut my heat
Thank
blanket on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, shit.
I wish I felt free enough to do something like that.
What, her hair like the way her hair is?
Yeah, she's got green and yellow and orange and
You
it's
can get some stuff that's
I've never
called
done
Arctic
skincare
Fox.
before.
Ow. You've never
I-
what?
Ouch.
I couldn't hear what else she said. I heard she had never something.
What'd you say, sweetheart? There's a huge lag.
Yeah, big time.
I've never used StreamYard before.
Oh, you've never been on StreamYard before.
Oh, you'll get used
Yeah.
to it. After you've been up here a couple of times, you'll get used to it.
Thank you.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
welcome.
Knock myself off trying to go into the chat.
Yeah,
I don't know how
whenever
that's.
you go, when you
I
go
never
to
get on my
chat,
phone on here.
when you go to chat, hit the X at the top.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will knock yourself right off of the panel.
Yep. I used
Don't
to
press done. Whatever you do, do not press done. Just hit the X.
I'd never use my phone in StreamYard because it's too complicated.
It's really not.
Okay. So
is.
Thistle
Didn't know
in
you were
chat
doing
said that she had a question for the panel guest from Scotland. What got you introduced to true crime community here on YouTube? So that question is for you, Devil Dog.
Being kicked.
Ah, thank you, Harbinger. I just changed my picture.
Really.
Can you repeat that, hun? You're breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, she's cutting in and out really bad.
It's not your accent, it's the cutting out that we're having problems with.
I wonder if she dropped down and then came back up, if that would help.
It might. Devil Dog, could you down at the bottom, you see that X where it says leave? Press that and then hit the StreamYard link again and come back up, and it might take care of the lag and it might take care of you breaking up.
Okay, I'm gonna put the link back in the chat for her. Yeah, I can understand her as far as her accent. It was just the breaking up part that was hard to understand.
Did you see my new avatar picture?
Oh, with the skeleton.
That's Edgar.
Is Edgar in a dress?
Yeah, he's a cross-dresser right now. I gotta find a sweater for him.
Poor Edgar.
He's holding one of those little marshmallow. What do they call them? The little.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about.
I love those pillows. I just love those pillows.
There's a girl that's friends with my son, and she collects those.
I try to get one every time we go on a trip. I get one or two, and my husband this time he's like, "You don't need any more," so I bought one for my dog.
Oh my god! And I was about to say something, and I just completely forgot what I was about to say.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Oh shit! What was it? I can't remember if it was something I seen in chat or.
No,
I'll think of it in a minute.
What? Oh, yeah, she's got to add you.
Oh, is he over there? Okay, hold on. That's what it was. I was going to let everybody know that was in there, or that was going in there. Okay, hold on, Scott. Because I have it. Okay, Scott, you should be able to go now. Here, I'll put it in here. Whenever they come into Discord, they have to wait for me to add the thing to them.
Right. I have got to. Okay. I think I got money on my card. I'm going to go buy it. I need to buy a mod shirt.
I thought she was just about another marshmallow thingy.
Do what?
I thought she was talking about you needed about another one of those marshmallow things.
You need a lost marshmallow thingy.
Oh Lord. They don't have that as an option though. Okay, there's Devil Doll back. Okay,
Dang,
you back?
I bet Kelly can make one.
Who?
Kelly, you ought to do it through her.
Wait, Kelly, you make stuff like that?
Yeah. Well, she makes like everything.
What am I making?
Papers, everything.
She said, "What am I making?"
She makes notebooks. She can make t-shirts.
Yeah, remember I had the red bubbles?
How did I not know this?
Yeah.
What?
I gave you that link the other night for Redbubble.
Oh yeah, I posted
remember
a
I
link
had
for
you
you.
post it
Yeah.
in the chat?
Yeah, I remember posting that.
Yeah, I design. I also do Zazzle too. It's print on demand.
Go through and look.
So if you give me an idea, I'll go create
She
it.
can make blankets. She can make you anything you want. And can I tell you a secret? Don't get mad at me. Okay. So I was going to have her make you something, a planner and stuff like that. So I stole your lost little insignia thingy there. So she already has it because I was going to do that. But then I didn't have enough cash to do that. So I didn't. I just bought you stuff on Amazon.
The one I got that I love. So
I was trying to figure out how can I get a hold of Troll so I can get it to you without you knowing.
I think the only place he's at is on Facebook. And I think the only person in here that he's friends with, I think, is Vapor. I believe.
I need his link, so if I wanted to send you something secretly, I can. I'm sorry.
It wouldn't be a secret. He would still tell me.
Oh, dang.
Okay, so Devil Doll, are you back now, honey?
Hey,
yeah, can you hear me?
Hilarious. Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you good now.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Much better.
Okay, there is some feedback though. Hey, Meta Mom, how are you? Okay, there is some feedback.
Yeah. Do you have your YouTube on something else with the volume up? If you do, turn it down.
Riddler, thank you so much for gifting that membership. That was very nice of you. Thank you.
Aw.
Yeah, she may have it open on something else.
Cat's Meow got the membership.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
He's been over at the other one.
Excuse me.
Where did Betty Jo go?
How did she drop again? Hold on. Let me throw the link back out for her. Okay. Oh.
That time I did.
Oh, wait. We're going to have to mute that. That's... Okay, that was super loud through the headset.
About dropped my phone enough.
Devil Doll, I got you muted, honey, until you're able to get your YouTube, if you have it open, to close it or mute it. And then you can unmute yourself.
It's like, it's a demon. It's a tornado. It's an alien.
I about dropped my phone and knocked myself right off the panel.
Oh, no.
Ruck, yeah, that came in loud. I had to cut her mic down a little bit too.
So if you have YouTube on, sweetheart, drop the volume all the way down on whatever you have it on, and then we won't get the feedback.
Okay, so I can tell y'all what I'm about to do, so I won't forget.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, I am about to go and write down the thing about Casey Anthony's parents on the January the 4th in my little planner. That way I don't forget. And I was gonna look and see what else A&E was on, and then I got sidetracked. But I think Betty Jo said it was on Hulu. Didn't you, Betty Jo? Okay.
On Hulu.
Do you not have cable?
Who?
You.
Girl, I live out in the sticks. They ain't running no cable out here.
I don't have
Well, I
cable.
mean, I didn't know if you had like satellite dish.
Oh no,
or
I ain't
anything.
paying. Hell no, I ain't paying for no satellite. I got Hulu.
Right?
I get Netflix for free because I have it through T-Mobile. And then I pay for Prime. We got Hulu for like 99 cents a month for a year because they were doing like a Black Friday type deal. And then I got Paramount through Prime for like a discounted price, but I only need it through the month of December because of the new thing that's coming on for Big Brother. That's only like 2 weeks, and then after that I can cancel it. I don't need it no more. A Harbinger. Okay, so on January the 4th, it comes on A&E, and it said it would be 8:00 Central time.
Yeah.
So I don't know what time zone you're in. So it'll be 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific.
Yeah.
Meta on T-Mobile is actually them and Verizon's the only two that we get any service where I live at.
They're both good for rural areas.
Yeah, AT&T,
And also,
you ain't getting nothing out here.
Also, if you have a smart TV, you can download A&E and you can watch it on there.
Yes, that is true. Harbinger, you're very welcome. So if you're Eastern time, it'll be 9:00 for you.
Yeah.
Casey says, bad time to be called Casey, huh?
The bachelor wedding. No, JC, we were talking about Casey Anthony's parents. They're doing a polygraph test, and it's going to air on January the 4th. So far, I'll take my sunshine. Harley, that's how I am. I live out in the middle of nowhere. Like, I'm literally 45 minutes from a Walmart. That's how far out I am.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Wawa.
Hell, I'm even further from a Wawa.
I'll be able to go to Wawa.
You'll have to film it. You'll have to video going in there.
Wawa? Inside of Wawa?
Videoed.
Yeah, Lady V did me a video from Wawa.
I put it in Discord.
I'll do it.
Yeah, we saw
I'll
it.
do it when
I was
go.
like, this is for Scarlett.
But we had to do Wawas across America.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool. Hey,
You know what?
Megan.
You need to make a page for Wawa so I can put my Wawa in there, and then when anybody else goes, they can do it, and we'll put it in there.
We'll just have a Wawa page.
Well, North Carolina and South Carolina don't have Wawas.
I'll have to get Avery to go find the one in Alabama.
Go Wawa. That would be
So
fun.
good.
That'd be something nobody else has for sure.
We're going on a field trip.
Everybody else on there, seriously, on a lot of Discords that I've seen, they have like a pets page, for like other people to put pictures of the pets. We'll just have a Wawa page.
Wawa page.
Oh my God. Devil Doll says she would love to go and see America in general.
Aww.
There are
America's
some
beautiful.
places that are really nice and pretty, and then you've got some places that are just horrible to see.
Danger.
Yeah, but overall, America's beautiful.
Right. Yeah, for the most part, the mountains are pretty. You know,
beaches?
like the snow is pretty if as long as it stays up north and out of Louisiana.
I
Exactly.
actually love, like, when we're traveling through West Virginia, we usually stop in, where is it? We usually stop in Kentucky, I think, somewhere.
Oh, Kentucky. I love
And
Kentucky.
then, oh, it's gorgeous. But then
Yes.
when we hit West Virginia, it's like kind of in the morning or in the evening, and that fog kind of starts coming in through the mountains, and it is so gorgeous. And I hate West Virginia. Well, I hate Nitro, West Virginia, because we lived there when I was a kid for a while.
Hmm.
I hated it. I mean, the mountain was seriously okay. I look terrible, but here, the mountain went like this, and we parked our car up here, and there was a tree here. And every time my mom parked her car and it was icy, it would fall into the tree, and we
Hmm.
couldn't
Oh,
get it
shit.
out. So my dad came back like a week later.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was bad. And
Wow.
Yeah,
when
Kentucky. I have family. That's where, like, literally, there's only 3 people in my family that live here in Louisiana. That's me, my mom, and her brother. Everybody else is from Kentucky and Ohio, and it's like gorgeous in Kentucky.
Mhm, it is. Well, if we move to Virginia, I'm gonna figure out a way to go to Louisiana and see you. There
But
might be a
Louisiana
few.
is not on the way to Virginia.
I said if we move to Virginia.
Just tell your husband you're taking a detour and just go south.
We're going
Taking
to
a detour, honey.
Louisiana.
You just go to sleep and let me drive, and I'll show you the shortcut and just go straight south.
No, I said if we move to Virginia after we retire, I'm gonna figure out a way to come see you.
Oh, you would like. I mean, there's a lot of pretty places here. The best thing, though, honestly, hands down, is the food.
I did not like Shreveport. That's the
Uh,
only place I've been in Louisiana. We went and we ate. It was like all the buildings were empty. There were newspapers flying all over the streets. They were boarded up.
Oh, you were in the bad part of Shreveport then.
Yeah, and we went to buy water, this little
Wrong
place,
part.
and we ate there real quick and turned around and went right back to Texas.
But what? Okay, so wait, what restaurant did y'all eat at?
I don't remember the name. I was scared to death. Like, and I have this thing, like when we go someplace, I have to see the door, the exits, you know.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, neither one of us felt comfortable, so we ate and we turned around and left.
It's like, I'm out of here.
Like, this is as far into Louisiana as I'm going.
Like, this is bad, really bad.
Now, there are some pretty places in Shreveport, in the Shreveport-Bossier area. If you go down through Natchitoches, Natchitoches is a historic town, very pretty through downtown area, the riverbank and all that, which is where the movie Steel Magnolia was filmed at.
Yeah.
Alexandra, there's some okay places through there. The further south you go, the food gets better, and the locals are just totally cool people. Like, you couldn't ask for better people to meet than the locals. Super cool.
See, that's what I
Will
like
feed
about-
you, all that.
Well, like I said, we're planning on moving there. When we move there, there's a lot of places on the East Coast I want to go. There's so much history.
Yeah, I love to go look at museums and stuff, history museums.
It would be nice to go look at the statues, but they pulled them all down.
Right. I do want to go
to
Myrtle Beach. I've always wanted to go to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, Myrtle Beach.
I'm only an hour and something away from Myrtle Beach.
My mama has a condo at Myrtle Beach. Well, right out of Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go anywhere with a beach. I'll go.
Oh yeah.
And okay, so down like close to where KK's from, there's a lot of nice places down there too. And if you go all
Yeah.
the way down to the beach, like where I go when I go on vacation down there, I always go to Cameron. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
you take the ferry from Cameron, go across the ferry, then you go to Holly Beach, and you can go into Texas and all that. It's like, I mean, the hurricanes have hit it so bad down there that it's tore up to a point, but you can't ask for better people down there.
I
And
know. I went.
that's what you fall in love with is the people that's down there.
We went to North Carolina to a beach. I don't remember which one it was, but we went
Probably,
there and we ate at one of the restaurants there on the beach, and it was delicious, and the people were wonderful. I mean,
Was it
there's
Wilmington?
several of you I'd like to visit if we move there. I'd like to see KK and Betty, and I
I
can't
think we
see
should have a
in
meetup.
California.
Yeah,
We're talking about
KK
how
is
to-
like three and a half hours south of me, maybe 4 hours.
In summer, I can't. All you guys that live out there close, I'd like to go meet you sometime.
See, we all just need to meet up at Myrtle Beach.
You know
Right?
what?
Hey, I'm
I
down.
would love to
down.
go ghost hunting.
I'm only like an
Ooh.
hour and something away from Myrtle Beach, so.
See, Betty Joe, you can just you and the grandbaby come hang out with us at Myrtle Beach.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
Devil Doll, you're my kind. She wants to go ghost hunting and go to the cemetery. I'll go.
I would be down for that.
I would. You know what I would
You
love to do
would
is
not
find
be
a really
do
old
stuff.
cemetery and do like the what they take that paper and then they take chalk, I think, and like move it back and forth so like you get an image of that headstone there. That would be cool.
For sure.
I don't want to go to no damn gravesite. No, thank you. Nope.
Well, I'm down
We'd
for
have
it.
to have we'd have to have some men to protect us because I'd be screaming my ass off if something happened.
I
We
would
don't need no
protect
man.
you.
I'll protect
I don't
you.
need no.
Oh,
I don't need no
KK
guy.
got the best haunted cemeteries. Well, that's great.
Sorry, I had to
Okay,
mute for
I
a
want to
minute.
come see you and go to those cemeteries. That would be so much fun.
Why?
We'll
Because
probably all
it's
end up in jail.
I want to end up in jail.
Yeah,
I'd
we
end up exercising those babies.
yeah, Scarlett, we need to bail us out.
We need a
Oh,
bell.
down in New Orleans, they've got the prettiest cemeteries down there.
I have heard that. I would like to go visit them. I know I'm weird, but hey.
We'd all
Thank
end
you,
up in
Eric.
jail.
And Eric, I actually, before I went live, I've got, I think, a total of 9 Christmas backgrounds, so that way I can change it every night that I'm live, so it doesn't look the same.
You're going to have to show me how to do that. I need to get with you.
Okay, yeah, I'll show you how to do it.
On Canva.
Yeah, that's what I did. Is just did it through Canva, just like you're making a YouTube thumbnail.
Oh,
and yeah, that's how I did it. And just instead of putting like all of the lettering and all that you do with Canva for your thumbnail, you just take all the lettering off and just leave the background, and then put it under your what is it?
Photos.
Under? Yeah, no, you go to brand on StreamYard, and then you go all the way down to background, and
how
you
do you
just
get it to there?
And you just add the background, and then
How do you
upload it
get
from
Canva to there.
Oh, you have to download it to your computer or phone or whatever you're using.
Okay.
And then it goes into like your files and stuff, and then you just go over to StreamYard, click on brand, go all the way down to background, and just add the background.
I know what you're talking about. I have to do that. I keep forgetting about Canva. I've got Canva.
Yep, that's all I use.
Spirit box.
Y'all.
Scarlett, we got to meet up with Devil Dog. We got to fly her over here. so we can use the spirit box and go to haunted places. That would be fun.
Oh Lord,
I'm down for that.
I would do it.
I would, man. I love that stuff.
I'd bring something and like protect me, so nothing can jump on me. But I would do
I'll just save you before you go.
something because I don't want nothing attaching to me.
Yeah, no evil spirit.
Right. I mean, they do. I think there's one, and KK may know this, down in New Orleans. They have at one of the cemeteries down there. They do like a tour through the cemetery, and then they have like the haunted tours that they do through the city. And
but are they like real, or do they like try to fake you out and scare you with just technology?
I don't think there's anything that they do to try to scare you. I think it's just more of the history of the buildings and things that's happened in them. And, you know, because there's like a lot of voodoo stuff down in New Orleans.
Yeah, I don't want the voodoo stuff.
Put garlic around your neck.
There's a lot of it down there.
Well, maybe a vampire will bite me while I'm there. That would be good.
Oh Lord!
You know that's where the originals.
I want
filmed.
to see it. I want to see it. I watched it. Well, until it started getting weird, and then it's like, okay, you guys ran out of ideas.
Hey, Scarlett.
Uh-huh.
My dogs heard your cat in the background, and they're like trying to figure out where that sound's coming from.
That's because my cat's being a drama king again.
I want to go to Lizzie Borden's house.
Oh,
who?
Lizzie Borden. You know, she murdered her parents.
What?
You don't know who Lizzie Borden is?
No, I just started watching true crime just this year.
Oh my Lord!
Oh, this is like Lizzie Borden was like forever, like 3 days older than dirt forever ago.
Yeah. She took an axe and she gave her mother 40 whacks when she saw what her father 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her mother what was it? Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41.
Right.
Lord have mercy.
But the house is still up though, and I believe now the house is a bed and breakfast.
Oh, was it a cave bar, Sally Mae?
Danny Rawlings.
I know. I got to go find Danny Rawlings' house. It's in Shreveport. I need to go find it.
Oh, Riddler! I swear.
And it's supposed to be haunted.
Danny Rawlings' house.
Unless it's in a bad part of town.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I'm not going. I don't go nowhere in the bad part of Shreveport.
I want to
go.
I want to go to Salem, Massachusetts too.
Ooh.
I got so many places I want to go. I want to go to Roanoke Island. You know, all of those places that you heard of growing up. Kelly, we're gonna have to stream Lizzie Borden on my channel sometime if you don't know it, because that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's actually pictures on the internet of the scene, of the murder scene.
Yeah.
Of her
parents. I need to get a computer so I can stream and find those things in this stream. Sally Mae's been so sweet. She's been streaming for me, but.
Okay, so Lizzie Borden, born July 19th, 1860, Fall River. What is that, Massachusetts? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And died June the 1st, 1927 in Fall River, Massachusetts.
Yeah, she got off.
Dang.
Yeah. I can't believe you've never heard of her.
Thistle doesn't know it either.
I don't know these pieces either. I'm probably so confused.
I'm new at true crime.
Goodness.
I started with David Murdoch.
Riddler said, I watched 2 spirit boxes this morning concerning Ted Bundy and Danny Rawlings. Both said they were in hell.
I believe it.
Oh my God, you and Danny Rawlings, you got like an obsession, Riddler.
10 minutes from the Amityville Horror House.
Oh, I want to go there too.
So don't people still live in that? They didn't make that into like a bed and breakfast, did they?
What,
No,
the Amityville Horror House?
they
Yeah.
sold it. They sold it, and there's been several people live there, and they said it's not haunted.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of bull.
Okay, because I remember seeing something where it had been sold a couple of times, but there was they had done like a picture like when the crimes happened there, and then a picture, a present day picture, and it really wasn't anything that I could tell that had changed. Maybe some few little minor things here and there on the outside, but everything else looked.
I think they changed the windows.
And that could have been it. It was just like little minor little things. But other than that, it looked just exactly like it did back in the day.
Yeah, it does.
All I know
I
is
don't
that
think anybody
before I
lives
go
in it right
anywhere
now.
scary.
Well, the people that bought it right after that, they got a really good deal on it, and they ended up saying that it was haunted. They ran from the house, left all of their stuff there, everything, clothes, furniture, everything. And they said it was haunted, and they did a bunch of interviews and things like that. And then the next people that bought it said it wasn't. The people that all the people after that said that it's a lie.
I don't
Which
think it's a
just
lie.
totally ruined my vibe on it. I'm like, geez.
I don't think it's a lie. But I don't think anybody's living in it right now.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they are either.
I'll
Yeah,
have
people
to,
don't stay there long.
yeah, I'll have to look it up because it's right. It's like the border of New Jersey and New York.
Yeah.
Okay, so Harbinger says if you have to pay money to visit, you're mostly likely not to encounter anything but the experience, not an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're paying money, they're kind of like get you in there and get you out as quick as possible. Where hey Toy, how are you? You want to kind of go in there and take your
Experience for
time.
yourself.
Right.
I need to go to the bathroom and do my paperwork before I go anywhere scary. Because
Come on now. I have a
damn.
3-year-old that is not scared of anything.
So
Well,
you
I'm
guys
scared.
haven't heard of Robert DeFeo?
No.
I
Oh
don't
my
think so.
God. Okay, I know when I'm gonna start at my manicures and murder channel, and we're gonna start streaming some of this stuff.
Okay, so what is the one that you just mentioned? What, just a little rundown on it. If I've heard of it, I may remember it.
I haven't done anything with it. It's called Manicures and Murder. Where I was gonna like maybe do some stuff with nails and talk about true crime, have people come up on the panel, and we just do like, I mean, we could do like Lizzie Borden or whatever, or
that would be cool.
Yeah, I think it would be fun.
Like a lot of like the old type, stories that we're still hearing about
back in
today.
the day.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. That would be cool. Because there's a lot of places that there was one place, I forgot what it's a house, but it's supposed to be haunted. I'll have to see if I can find it. But there's like a lot of different places that you can look up that the houses are still standing, but have like the Lizzie Borden house. It has that type of history to it.
Yeah. Now they turned that into a bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
And the thing with that, I don't believe that house is haunted, but Rack the Stripper. I haven't heard of Rack the Stripper. Wow. Lizzie Borden's trial is very interesting.
I don't think he meant Rack the Stripper.
You probably did.
I don't know what that is.
Jack the Ripper.
I'm like, what? I haven't heard of that before. But yeah, that would be cool. Like H.H. Holmes, that dude. H.H. Holmes, he was messed up, man. Have you ever heard of him, Kelly?
Who?
H.H. Holmes.
No. Wasn't he over in England?
Well, he did, but he moved here, and he moved. They were doing. I think that's out by they had the World's Fair.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember where it was. I don't remember if it was the East Coast or West Coast, but he made this hotel. He built this huge hotel. And the hotel, he had like places he ended up unaliving maybe it was Chicago. He ended up unaliving several of his wives because he wanted their money. And then
Of
he
course.
had rooms like he could lock these people, they would check in.
Mm-hmm.
And there were so many people coming to the World's Fair that they didn't notice these people were missing. But he would lock some of them in a room that was like a gas chamber,
Oh,
or
damn.
I mean, it was just solid closed in. And then he would starve people and all of these terrible, horrible things in these rooms that he built. Nobody knew how to get through that thing except him, because he kept hiring different people to build different things. So
Oh,
none
that's
of them
like the house that had like all they called it
it's the murder house.
oh, what's his name?
The
Zach
castle.
Baines with oh shit, what is the name of the show that Zach Baines does? Shit, I can't remember the name of. Anyway, if it's the same house I'm thinking about, Zach Baines and his crew went there, and there's
Well,
like
they
all
start,
these like secret doors and shit in it.
yeah, and like these
Ghost
little
Adventures.
trap
Thank
doors.
you.
Yeah, trap doors and
Yeah, I remember seeing a
terrible
house like
rooms
that.
with no handles on the inside. I mean, he would just lock people. It's terrible. Sure, you can bring your tarot cards. I'm not worried. I'm not. Yeah,
I'm out on the board though.
I went to the
we
house.
I'm
The Ouija
not.
board.
No,
The
no,
Ouija
no,
board.
no.
Stuff
Ouija.
comes. I've heard stuff comes through the boards. I'm out on that.
Okay,
nope.
I tell you, when I was about 8 years old, my mother was standing at. We had we had like a extra room, and my mom turned it into like a little den thing, and she had a Ouija board she put down on the table. I kid you not, the woman was standing, we were standing at the door. Nobody was in the room. My mother asked the Ouija board a question and it answered. And from then on, I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with that. Neither did she.
What question was it?
I do not remember. All I
Oh.
remember is that thing moving. I was like, oh my word.
Oh, hell to the no, to the no, to the no. Nope.
I've been to the Winchester house though. It's pretty cool.
Like I'm down for some of that, but the Ouija board, no.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I'd rather just go and relax in Fiji and not get stressed out and freaked out and char myself. You know.
Well, okay, but see, here's the thing though. If that's the case, you can't go through a haunted house with me.
Exactly.
Because
Why?
now that I know that you're scared, I would have to do it just once. I would have to.
She'd grab you.
I would just. I would only do it once though.
The Winchester house is beautiful, but it's not haunted. They had a lot of it blocked off too.
We
There's
took the baby.
Stairs going to nowhere. Just she felt like, because of the Winchester gun, she felt she got this thing where she was going to live as long as she was constructing the house. So she would do crazy things like stairs go nowhere. Just
Maybe that's the house I'm thinking about that Zach Bagans did.
I think that H.H. Holmes' castle was torn down.
Okay, it may be the Winchester house, because the one that I'm thinking about that they went to was like that. Like it had these weird rooms and doors that led to nowhere, and it was just like the house itself was just crazy. Like they couldn't even find their way around the house.
No, it's like
They
you
couldn't
have
find
to
their way out.
Right.
Yeah, you have to go with the tour guide, because if you go away, you get lost. I mean,
see, I wouldn't even go with no tour guide.
It wasn't scary. It wasn't scary at all. It was beautiful. It was
Be
weird.
my luck,
but
I'd get stuck in one of them rooms and nobody would know where I was at and be able to find me. And I'd be stuck
We'll
in there
just
with
have you
some.
hold. We'll just have you hold the tour guide's hand.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should trust them or not, though. That's the thing, because they know their way around the house.
They might put you in the room.
Exactly. And I'd be stuck in there with some spirit or something.
With no social
They say you could see her. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't at night. I think it would be more fun to do at night. But they say you can see her wandering around the house at night.
Yeah, Kelly, me and you may not be able to go with Lady D.
Nope.
I don't know if it's still there or not. I want to go to the in Colorado. They have that hotel from The Shining, but I think it's closed and in disrepair.
Oh, The Shining?
Now. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's closed.
Yeah, I think it is too. Yeah, I know it's in California. The one I was talking about, yeah, it's in Chicago when they had the World's Fair came here for like the first time. And so it was a huge, big deal. And it was a castle thing that H.H. Holmes built. But yeah, maybe I'll do that on my channel. That might be fun.
I'm starting to rethink my trip with Lady B to all this stuff now.
Lady B might put you in the room.
Hey, Charlotte, we'll go to Myrtle Beach, okay? We'll hang out on the beach.
Yeah. Ain't nothing gonna get me out there. I don't know. I'm so mean and hard-headed and stubborn, though, y'all. That if a spirit got a hold of me, they would let me go.
They would let you go, for sure.
Because I'm just...
The only thing that could get you at Myrtle Beach is the sharks.
Well, I ain't going out that far.
Those things don't scare me. They have no power over me. They can't touch me if I don't let them.
But they can make you hurt yourself.
Spirits?
If they grabbed you, you ain't got no choice.
They're not allowed to touch me. This is a temple of the Lord, and they're not allowed to touch me.
You just keep saying that.
I agree with that.
Telling yourself that.
I agree with that. I don't think that they can hurt you themselves. Well, there are demons that can't.
That's different.
But they can make you hurt yourself.
Just I'm not afraid of spirits and stuff.
When you go into the house, just keep telling yourself that they can't touch me.
Hey, I've been in those situations before. So, yeah, I could tell you some stories, man. Because there's things, I'm just weird. There's things that I just know and feel that normal people don't.
I mean, there's a lot of people out there that have a connection.
Yeah, the dark ones can't. I don't mess with them, but I'll rebuke them. Because like I said, I'm a temple of the Lord. They can't hurt me if I don't let them. You just rebuke the name of Jesus Christ and they can't do anything.
I'll just play it safe and stay away.
Just stay home.
Yeah, I'll stay home. Yep. In my non-Germany home with no coat, with no bed and no food, no nothing.
Yeah, I would just love to visit those places because you just heard about them so much growing up and everything. It's just like nostalgic, kind of.
Oh, it's in San Jose.
Yeah, my sister used to live there.
Okay, I'm just looking.
I did too, Eric. Is the French Quarter creepy?
The what?
The French Quarter in New Orleans. Is it creepy?
They say that there's some activity there.
Have you ever been?
Oh, hell no. I ain't going down in there. I don't go to New Orleans. I've been a couple of times down there. And that's it. That's all I want. I mean, I would go do the cemetery tour and stuff like that, but no, I'm not going.
New Orleans thing for her.
Hell no. I mean, there's areas down there that is very pretty, and it's just it's a big city. It's not. I don't like big cities.
I don't either, but I will
Yeah, I don't like
endure
big
it to go
cities
to
either.
some of those places. I would
Yeah,
love to go to London too, because every bit of it has a ghost story. If it's not, what did he say it was? The what did Vapor call him?
Oh, Rack the Stripper.
Rack the Stripper. I would love to go to see Rack the Stripper and
Rack the Stripper.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Kelly Dom, that honestly would not surprise me.
Oh my Lord.
Because there's so many drunk people who are out on the street leaving from one place going to another, and it wouldn't surprise me.
That's just disgusting. Why do people San Francisco excuse me, when they were going to have the guy from China visit, they cleaned everything up. They moved the homeless to different places and all of that.
Yeah.
And that they left is starting to be the same way with poop on the sidewalks. And I'm like, why? Why don't you put some porta potties out there?
They're so drunk down there, though, that they don't even think about anything like that.
They're so drunk they can't find the porta potties.
Yeah, it's always one big party down there, especially during Mardi Gras.
I bet. My mom and dad went there one time during Mardi Gras. Mom said it was kind of crazy.
You wouldn't catch me nowhere near New Orleans during Mardi Gras.
I don't think I could. See, my husband, he wants to go to the Macy's parade sometime. And
oh my God.
Going to New York, just like,
I want to do New Year's in New York.
I can't keep track of everybody. Is the problem.
Too many people.
Too much input. Too much noise. Too much everything.
Yo,
I would love to go to the New Year's.
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
That stuff scares me more than any of the spirits and everything.
I would love to go there for New Year's.
Yeah, me too.
Times Square.
But
just
God, too many people. That's what he wants.
But every year it rains, so I'm not standing in the rain. Not in the cold.
Yeah, harbinger, anxiety overload. Exactly. it's too much input.
Okay, I'm back.
What, did you hurt the poor cat?
No, I just ran him out of my room. I don't mind if he comes in here, but all that dang meowing he does.
It's not
talking to you.
Oh no, I don't have any female cats here. They're all males.
He's talking to you.
Well, he needs to
He
go
just
talk
wants
to
attention.
Dad. He does. He's an attention whore.
Well, ours runs up the tree, so.
Well, tell him what Baby Joe said to you about that.
Oh, yeah, this is funny. The other day, she comes in here and she says, Mom, shadows in the tree. I said, oh, yeah? She said, yeah, go smack his ass.
I remember you telling us that the other night. That is too cute.
You are not supposed to say that. You're going to get me in trouble with your mom.
She's too smart for her own self.
She really is.
Well, she's at the stage where she'll mock everything you say. Anything you say, she's mocking you. So, I have a bad habit of saying the F word.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting
I said
for
it
that.
earlier. She said, Mom, that's a bad word. You don't say that. That's a no-no.
That would be bad. You know,
my
it's
daughter,
cute when they're little, but then when they start growing up, it's not so cute anymore.
Yeah, when my daughter, she was 2, and at that time in the city, in the springtime, we have a big ant problem. So I just got through cleaning the ants, but some came back, and my daughter, she's like, those effing ants are back. But she said the word F.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
did the bomb.
Oh, this one here has said it quite a few times, and I gotta catch myself
Yeah, and it took everything I had not to laugh.
not to bust
I
out
said, we
laughing.
don't use that word. And then inside, I just like was cracking up. It was so, because she caught
Casey,
me
have
off
a good
guard.
night. Excuse me.
It's just funny to hear him say it though,
It
Yeah.
is.
because the other
And
night,
uh-huh.
my son was over here and he was agitating her, and she said, "I'm going to smack your ass." He said, "What'd you say?" She said, "I'm going to smack your ass." He
Yes,
said,
that's what.
"You ain't gonna smack nobody, but you're gonna get one."
Oh yeah, but who did she learn from?
She hears it from all of us because we all say it.
Right.
That's why
So
when her
I mean,
mom
it's
said
not her fault. She thinks
no,
it's
because
normal.
I don't yell at her. I don't really care. I mean, she's only 3. Her mom will look at her and say, "I'm gonna smack your butt if you keep saying bad words." And I said, "No, you're not." I said, you ain't smacking her. I said, she's doing it because she hears us.
Well, she thinks it's
Yep.
normal. She thinks that's how people are supposed to talk.
Right.
It's not her fault.
I said, we just got to watch what we say around her. That's all. It's hard to do.
But I mean, that's with most kids, though. You know, they get
With
to
my
an
daughter,
age where they're going to
yeah.
repeat every little thing that they
Oh
hear.
yeah.
You know,
That's
so
why I don't even.
for some reason though, their ears perk up when they hear the bad words.
Yep.
They
That's
do.
why
It's
I don't
like,
even say nothing. I'll
it's
tell
like
her.
when you go someplace, that speaks a different language, you're gonna
Yeah.
probably end up learning the cuss words quicker than anything else.
Yep. That's why
When
I
my
just tell
daughter,
her, don't say it.
yeah, when my daughter was like 4, she got mad at me for something. I don't know. I was probably correcting her on something. Started stomping up those stairs, and she's like, "Mom, you are pissing me off."
This one rolls her eyes.
You guys
I
are
was like,
hilarious.
"Well, damn." I was like, "Well, we don't say that either."
She'll stand there and make this face and roll her eyes at you.
Oh, see, that's
like,
just
okay.
that's a little girl in her.
Oh yes.
Because let me tell you, when my daughter, so my 2 oldest are boys. When I had my daughter, it was like, damn, that was
Totally
me at 3
different.
years old. No, it was literally like God gave me my 3-year-old self as a daughter, because I was that same exact way. I was sassy and would talk back to you and everything else. I'm just like, he's punishing me now with my own child.
See, that's just like her, just like her mother. Spitting image of her mother. Picture. I mean, she looks just like her.
Oh, see,
I brought
my
out
daughter
baby
looks
pictures.
just like her daddy. Just exactly like her daddy. But damn it, she ain't got that attitude like I got. I'm just like, oh my God.
Yep. She's got that. Yep. That's what this one's got. That sassy attitude.
My youngest son, I don't know how he ended up, but when he was a kid, he was a whiner. Oh my word. I would be like, William, would you please quit whining? Oh my God, am I raising a whiner? So last year when we went to Virginia, his first son, he's a whiner. He's always been a whiner. He's like, oh my God, we don't have whiners in this house. And I'm like, payback's hell, isn't it?
It's spitting image of you, buddy.
He's like, yeah.
My mama always told me when I was growing up that when I had kids, I was going to be paid back.
Yep.
And I always thought, no, you don't know what you're talking about. That's what I would tell her. And I'd be damned if the woman wasn't right.
My mom used to say the same thing to me.
Yep.
Jeez.
And now I say it to her, to my daughter. I say, yep, she's just like you. You can't holler at her. She's just like you.
I mean, if that's what she hears, that's what she hears. She thinks it's normal.
Well, that's what I tell her. I said, she's not, when she's older, I mean, she's only going to be 4 in February. When she goes to school, she's not going to say that type of thing.
Well, we hope not.
Unless we continue to say it in front of her. Right.
Right.
We just gotta watch what we're saying.
How's that going?
Well, so far she hasn't said any more bad words. She'll yell at us. She'll say, "They bad words. Don't say them."
Well, at least she knows
And
they're
the
bad.
thing is, she
That's a
knows.
good thing.
She knows when it's a bad word because she'll look at you and say, "You're not supposed to say them bad words."
Well, at least she knows they're bad, so that's
Oh
good.
my God, y'all! Now it's not Bug. Now it's the fuzzy one that's in here meowing.
How many
He
cats do
wants
you
to
have now?
talk to you.
6?
I have 6 total, but only 3 stay in the house. The 3 little ones do.
He wants to talk to you.
He's not. That's what I was telling Callie in chat. Him and his brother Bug, the 2 orange ones that I had showed y'all the pictures of a while back, they're not going to be very happy in a few weeks because they're going to the vet.
Uh-oh.
Poor babies.
They're not going to be happy when they come home.
They're gonna be
Animal
mad
cruelty,
at you.
man.
It's got to be done though.
It
Yeah.
does.
Because I mean, if not, they start bad habits and.
Okay, guys, if anybody has an issue with this, I am so sorry. But when we got a cat, when we would take it in and have it having fixed, and we would have them declawed in the front as well.
Mhm.
And yeah, we always felt bad, but it's like now we got one that they don't declaw anymore, so you can't find anybody to declaw them. And we
Yeah.
got a $500 chair that my Hart daughters, she had a Hart Maine Coon, and he ripped it apart. Well, my other cat that has claws, he's not a scratcher, but he'll go over there every once in a while and claw now because that's where the other cat clawed. I'm mad. I know. We don't want to declaw again, Callie, because the last one we declawed, it's been years since he was been declawed, but his feet seem like they're still a little tender sometimes. So yeah, I don't like it anymore, but we did
Yeah,
do
we're not going to declaw ours, but just in case they get out of the house,
right.
I want them to be able to go up a tree or something like that,
Yeah.
or fight something back if they need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's talking to you.
He is.
He's
sitting behind me looking at me, and I've got my back to him, so that's why he's doing it because I'm not paying attention to him.
He's like, "You're taking me to the vet."
My
You're
dog,
gonna set it off.
when I'm working, when I'm trying to work, one of the 2 dogs was just sit there and bark at me until I pet him.
Yeah, Klaus, he'll like come whine a little bit. I just rub him on his head if I'm working and doing something, and he'll lay down at my feet. As long as he's next to me, he's good.
My cats, they'll when my husband's doing his paperwork, they'll like lay on his paperwork.
What kind of paperwork?
No, the real paperwork, not that paperwork.
I was wondering when you were going to correct that. Hey, D. Smith, how are you? Right, Callie. So, which I don't think they'll ever go out of the house. They won't even go towards the front door. But you never know. There's always a chance that they'll get out. And we do have neighbors up the road that has dogs that run loose. And so I'm not going to remove the
You got to
claws.
worry about coyotes and all kinds of things too.
Right. Yeah, we have all kind of stuff around here. So
We have a huge pack of coyotes around here.
we used to, we used to hear them every night. All right, Riddler, have a good night. But I haven't heard them the last couple of months. I used to be able to hear them. They start at one end of the field across the road and go all the way. You can hear them as they're going to the other end, but I haven't heard them lately.
Huh. You probably will now that it's winter.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, if Mother Nature ever makes up her mind if she wants it cold or warm.
Oh, I know. This weather changing is killing me. Not cool. So now that we've totally destroyed what you were going to talk about, Scarlett.
No, it's good. It was kind of an open panel night tonight anyway. The main thing was I was wanting to go over the Alec Fishman case, and I was just looking back just a second ago just to see if there's been any type of updates that I could find. And I mean, I can't find any.
Have you looked? Is there any way you have to look? Like, I've got the case number. Is there any way you can look at it?
Oh, what is the case number? Because I didn't write it down.
The case number is LLV 2310. There's 4 zeros. 57881. So it's LLV 23 or 231. 4 zeros and then 5,700. No, that's not right. 57. I'm tired. Okay, let me do this again. LLV 23 1 4 zeros 57881.
Okay, I got it.
Sorry.
You might need to repeat.
Hey, Avery.
Hey, Avery.
Yeah, they said a phone. No text, no calls after the 28th.
She said good morning,
It got
happy
off
Halloween.
on the 30th, and then it ended up in Oakland, California. I just wonder how it ended up in Oakland. That's just kind of weird. I almost think he'd have to have gone somehow to Portland.
I mean, because how would his phone end up in the place that he was actually going to, or in that area?
Yeah, it's strange.
I mean, what are the odds of somebody stealing his phone and them going to that area that he was originally going to?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone
That's
could have
what,
mugged
it
him.
doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
Okay, y'all, hold on just a second.
In
Unless
Oakland,
he
if you get mugged, that's a really bad place to be.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking maybe so, because it's like, I almost think he has got to have gone to Oakland.
Yeah.
His phone
and then
didn't
somebody.
there.
Yep.
It'd be really interesting if they could do the casting to see where the phone has been.
Yeah, but they won't. And I don't understand why they're reporting it to Las Vegas either. That's just
that doesn't make no sense, because he didn't go missing from there.
But
That's what I'm saying. If he made it to Colorado and then left that motel room and made it to Oakland or wherever he was going, wherever his phone ended up.
Okay, I'm back.
Well,
now my cat's meowing.
See, my cats are just causing all kinds of drama on YouTube.
My cat's out there messing with the tree, so.
Come here, Pinksy. Poor kid cats. It would be kind of boring to be a cat. Just laying around all day long, watching everybody do everything and watching TV and going to sleep and waking up and going to sleep.
Yeah. Must be nice.
Yeah.
Never having a care in the world about anything unless just that their litter is clean and that they get food and water.
Exactly.
Yep. No bills to pay.
Nope.
Yeah, Avery, are you feeling better, hon? Yeah, she is. Well, she sounded terrible the other night.
Yep.
Devil Dog, yeah, I watched a little bit of it. He was very fidgety.
Who?
Jeremy Best.
That guy. Oh.
Yeah, he was very fidgety when he appeared at court. Kept running his hands through his hair, scratching his face. When they mentioned something about Mr. Archibald being his attorney, he was like, "No, that's not my attorney right there." And the judge was like, "Well, yeah, it is, because I appointed him your attorney." And so now he's going to get a competency evaluation.
Yeah, I think that man's on something.
Something's wrong with him. Can you stream it? I haven't seen that yet.
I watched it on JLR's, which I can't stream his,
Right.
but let me see if I can find it.
What about East Idaho News? You can stream them.
Okay, it's on there. Okay,
Probably.
Yeah, let me go there.
We're talking Ted Vallow, right?
No, Jeremy Best, but East Idaho News probably did it too. Oh wait, yes, shit. Here it goes right there. Okay, it's like 42 minutes, but I can speed it up.
I think it would be interesting to watch him. I haven't had the chance to watch it. And even my husband knew about that one.
Yeah,
He's talking, I got a case for you. And I was like, well, what is it? And he started talking. I'm like, oh, yes, I know who that is. He's like, you do? And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, shit. I don't want to do that. Okay. So I've got the speed up on it a little bit. I need to move this over. I'm trying to situate everything on my screen. That way, if I have to.
Right.
Why is this not getting. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's pull this up. Let me do this. Because I want to make it full screen for y'all. So I've got to move stuff around so I can do that without it taking up. There. Okay.
I know I'm going to end up saying y'all.
Huh?
I said, I know I'm going to end up saying y'all.
Look at his hair.
Yeah, that's why he looks like that when he's in court.
He needs a haircut, Summer.
Yeah.
Yes, Summer.
Summer's like,
Poor Summer's like, I'm out on this one.
Yeah, I ain't touching that one.
All right, so it's 42 minutes long, but I've got it where it'll go a little bit quicker, so it won't take that long.
So, but okay, so he went into a convenience store naked and was laying on the counter.
Yeah, earlier that day, that's what he done.
Why didn't they charge him for, like, what do they call it?
Well, they didn't charge him because they took him to the hospital because they figured it was a mental health issue. And so he went to the hospital, and then after a couple of hours, the hospital ended up releasing him.
Oh, damn.
And I think they kind of feel bad for releasing him. Okay, I hear an echo. But then after they released him from the hospital, he went home and then did what he did to the.
Oh,
okay, I hear a really bad echo.
I'm muted.
All right, so after they,
it's like lewd.
Lewd and lascivious. Well, no, the lewd and lascivious acts. That would be something different. Indecent exposure.
Yes, that's it.
I mean, I think the reason why they didn't charge him, like I said, because of it being a mental health issue. I think the hospital kind of feels bad because they released him and then he goes home and does what he does to Callie and the little boy. But they did put out a statement saying that because of HIPAA, they cannot release any type of treatment or diagnosis information or anything like that. So we don't know if there was something that they treated him for or anything, which I don't think he was even there, honestly, to be evaluated to get any type of diagnosis.
Right.
So, but he ends up, after the naked store incident, he goes home, and then later on that night, he does what he did to the mom and the little boy.
Which cat's meowing now?
Which one is that?
He
I
had
don't
a
know.
Kit Kat?
I can't see him.
He's just trying to tell us, the story.
He's on the other side of the bed, so I can't see him.
Hmm.
I told y'all he's a very dramatic.
I love cats that talk to you.
Oh, mine talk too much. Somebody said I need to put a mic on him. He would never shut up. Honestly, like this is what he does. He sleeps all day, and then when it's time for me to go live, this is what he does. Y'all remember how Milo used to do?
Yeah.
Right, Milo would come in and be very vocal, where everybody can hear him and all that. Well, he is scaring the cat. Not the best picture. The cat is just being dramatic. That's what he's
The
doing.
cat's being a cat. That's what they do. They're night animals.
He needs to go back to sleep. I mean, little Dollar don't even do this bad, and he's the worst out of all of them. I don't know where he went. He might have went under the bed. That's too cute. Thank you, T. Smith.
So I was wondering, do they have not that I want to see the dude unclothed, but do they have video surveillance of that at all?
I'm pretty sure they do for evidence, but they haven't even put it out to the public and blurred the image out or anything that I've seen.
Are we going to cover this trial?
I'm going to keep up with it. They do have all of his court documents on the Idaho website that has Brian and Lori's and Chad's on it.
Mm-hmm.
And really the only thing that's on there, I think it's, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 court documents so far. And all they've really asked for is discovery. The probable cause is on there. His list of charges is on there. And let's see, what else is it? So the criminal complaint, the amended criminal complaint, because to begin with, they had on there that they charged him on second degree murder charges. Well, he ended up, it's actually 2 counts of first degree.
Okay.
Oh, wait, look up at Holy Rider.
It should be 3.
Okay, so wait, Harley said there is a video of him in the counter naked. You need a strong stomach to. Oh, I can't put that on YouTube though.
Yeah, no.
Oh no! I don't need to see that before I go to bed.
Yeah, if anybody wants to see it, I'm pretty sure they can Google it and find it.
No, I'm good.
I don't want to see him unclothed. I was just wondering.
Vapor said I will.
No,
Okay, so
Vapor.
in
You go, dude.
In his court appearance, he does not have a shirt on.
What?
Yeah,
they allowed him in court like that?
He don't have a shirt on.
Well, he appeared at court through Zoom. So he wasn't in the courtroom, just his attorneys were.
I thought they had the same rules though.
Yeah, I would. I'm sorry, not his attorneys. The state was in the courtroom. The attorneys were on Zoom, and he was on Zoom. But yeah, I would have thought that they would have had the same rules. If you're appearing in court, you need to have clothes on.
Exactly.
But they're saying that this video is all over YouTube. Glowbug said, I still don't want to see it, honestly.
Which one? This one or the other?
No, the one of him naked in the.
Oh.
And I don't want to see it.
I don't know.
I
might have to be with Vapor and watch that one.
I just got my eyesight back. I don't want to lose it.
I just want to see how he acts. I'm curious.
Y'all can go watch it, and then y'all can come back and tell me how it was.
I'm sure it'll be gross, but
yeah, I had a bad day yesterday when I was sick. I don't need to go do that again. Literally. So y'all all go watch it and just tell me how he acts. Okay, so I'm gonna start playing it. I guess this is his entire court appearance. I didn't realize it was 40-something minutes long, but oh well. Okay, hold on. Wait. Here we go. That's why it's so long.
Why?
because 27 minutes of it is what I have pulled up on the screen that says stand by.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's good. Maybe we don't have to speed it up.
You're
so
not
fast.
looking hard enough.
Okay, so I can't find it.
Really?
Does anybody have the link to it? If you do and you're in Discord, can y'all post the link in Discord for Vapor, please?
For me too. I want to see it.
Callie, don't blame me, Callie, because I'm advising not to watch it.
What do you
This
mean
is
not?
a
I
Watch it
disclaimer.
at your own risk.
Watch at your
Right. Callie said if I go blind, I'm blaming you, Scarlett.
Watch it at your own risk.
Yes, if y'all watch it, y'all are grown-ass adults. Y'all are on y'all's own. All right, let me start playing this, and while it's playing, I'm just going to mute out.
All right, so in the world of Zoom, we're going to just, I'll just step off the bench for a second. We'll see if we can get a phone call down there and see what we need to do to connect and let them know once we're going. Is there a way to keep the live stream going so we don't have to wait? Okay, so we'll keep the live stream going and just let me know once we have everybody back on, okay?
You got a brief logistical sidebar.
And how we'll do that with Mr. Archibald and Mr. Malik.
Yeah,
come on.
Oh my God, he's got Archibald.
Yeah, that's his attorney. The two
Oh,
on the
he's
bottom,
so boring.
Archibald and Malik.
He's so boring.
I have Archibald PTSD from Vallow. Thank God it's not John Thomas.
The audio is really bad.
Maybe that I'm not speaking directly into the microphone. Mr. Lang, is that better?
You're muted, Judge.
I am on purpose.
That is a bit better, yes.
So it'll show that I'm muted, but the sound is coming through the courtroom, which gives us a better recording all the way around. So.
Sounds like somebody wearing the mic in their clothes or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with their audio in Idaho.
Was JLR's this bad?
No, you could actually hear his.
Yeah, we're present, Your Honor.
Okay, if you could turn the camera on, please, that'd be helpful. And then if you could help me adjust it so we get it set.
Oh, there it is.
All right.
Hold on one second, Your Honor.
No.
Okay, so maybe once they get going, it'll be a little bit better.
Holy moly.
All right. All right. Good morning. Are we good? Good. Okay. Good morning. We're on the record. This is case number CR 41-23-877, State of Idaho versus Jeremy Albert Best. My name is Judge Walker, Magistrate Judge for Teton County. Assigned this case. I have present here in the courtroom Ms. Bailey Smith, elected prosecuting attorney for Teton County. Also on Zoom we have Mr. Randy Hill, prosecutor for Bonneville County. I have Mr. Jeremy Albert Best present from the Bonneville County Jail, and Mr. Jim Archibald, who has been appointed pursuant to Rule 44.3 as counsel for Mr. Best, and then Mr. John Malik, our Teton County public defender, who's assisting Mr. Archibald. Also, Mr. Red Welch, deputy prosecuting attorney for Teton County, and our court reporter is Ms. Amy Bland. First thing I need to do is advise Mr. Best of his rights. Mr. Wright, you have the absolute right to remain silent and the privilege against self-incrimination. The state cannot force you to testify against yourself. Any statement may be supported the record and may be used against you. You have the right to represent yourself and present your case without leave of an attorney. You have the right to hire your own attorney for representation in this matter. However, in this case, because of the nature of the charges, the court has appointed counsel to represent you. Under the law, you are presumed innocent unless you plead guilty or proven as such. The charges pending before you are felony matters. If you are charged with criminal complaint, which you are in this case, there must be a preliminary hearing within 14 days if you're in custody, or 21 days if you're not in custody, unless you waive that time period or unless it's otherwise saved for other reasons. At the preliminary hearing, the court must prove that it's more probable than not that you committed the alleged crimes for which you've been charged. The state meets this minimal burden. This will be bound over to the district court to answer for the charges, and that is where you will enter your plea. If you were to be charged by a grand jury indictment, you would be arraigned on that indictment before another court date if that were to occur. You have the right to a public and speedy trial or court trial, jury trial or court trial. If your case goes to trial, the burden will be on the state to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. At trial, you can question any witness who's going to testify against you. call your own witnesses to testify for you, as well as present evidence on your own behalf.
What are the charges?
I'll get to that momentarily, okay? If you are not satisfied with the decision of the court, you may appeal that decision to the next higher court, as long as that notice of appeal is filed within 42 days of the court's decision becoming final. Where you're in custody, you have a right to reasonable communication with your attorney and immediate family members pursuant to the jail's policy. You can have bail set where the charges in this case indicate potential of the death penalty. You may not be entitled to bond. If you exercise any of these rights, they cannot be used against you. That cannot be used against you. So those are the rights that apply to you, Mr. Best. I'll now read the criminal complaint, which contains the charges against you, and then I'll also advise you of the nature of the potential penalties associated with each of those charges. Pursuant to Idaho Criminal Rule 3 and the sworn declaration submitted herewith, the Office of Teton County Prosecuting Attorney complains against the defendant Jeremy Albert Best as follows. Count 1, murder in the first degree, felony Idaho Code 18-4001, 4002, 4003, and 4004. Penalty minimum of 10 years up to life and or death and a $50,000 fine. State alleges that defendant Jeremy Albert Best, on or about November 30th, 2023, in the county of Teton, state of Idaho, did willfully, unlawfully, deliberately, with premeditation and malice aforethought, and without legal justification, kill Mrs. Callie Randall Best, a human being, by shooting her in the back and or right breast and or right side and causing her death. Count number 2 alleges murder in the first degree, a felony, Idaho Codes 18-4001, 4002, 4003, 4004, again with a penalty of a minimum of 10 years up to life and or death, or the death penalty, and a $50,000 fine. The state alleges in that count that the defendant Jeremy Albert Best, on or about November 30th, 2023, in the county of Teton, state of Idaho, did willfully, unlawfully, deliberately, with premeditation and malice aforethought, and without legal justification, kill a human fetus carried by Miss Callie Randall Best by shooting Miss Best and causing the fetus's death. Count number 3 alleges use of a firearm during the commission of the crime, which is an enhancement under Idaho Code 19-2520, which would add an additional 15 years to any conviction associated with this charge. It's alleged that the defendant Jeremy Albert Best, on or about November 30th, 2023, in the county of Teton, state of Idaho, would use a firearm in the commission of the crimes alleged in counts 1 and 2. Dated December 4th, 2023, Office of Prosecuting Attorney, signed David Smith, prosecutor. Mr. Archibald, having taken care of the rights and the reading of the complaint, how would the defendant like to proceed today?
Your Honor, me and Mr. Malik have met with Mr. Best. We believe that it's necessary for, under Idaho Code 18-211, that a competency review be ordered by this court. So we would ask that an order from this court be sent to the Department of Health and Welfare to conduct a mental competency review.
That's not my attorney.
All right, Mr. Best, I'll take care of that in a moment, okay? As the court's indicated, I've appointed Mr. Archibald and Mr. Malik to represent you in this matter. Ms. Smith, you want to be heard on this?
No objection to 18-211.
The court will order a competency evaluation pursuant to Idaho Code 18-211-212. Order the Department of Health and Welfare to conduct that evaluation as quickly as practical and return a report to the court as to whether or not Mr. Best is in condition to aid in his own defense and understands the proceedings against him. Recognizing that an 18-11 may create a stay in this case, I'm still going to go ahead and set a preliminary hearing for December 18th at 9:30 a.m. We should have a report back by then. That may create a need to postpone or move that, but we'll wait for that report to come to the court before we make that determination. Lastly, we need to talk about bond in this matter. Mr. Best was initially arrested on an arrest warrant. Since that arrest warrant has been served, the state has filed many criminal complaints. The court has now written Mr. Best. Does the state wish to be heard on the issue of bond?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead, please.
In light of the state's amendment of the charges in this case to 2 counts of first-degree murder, the state requests that the defendant's bond imposed on the second-degree murder charges filed on December 1st be revoked and that the defendant be held without bond. Under Idaho Criminal Rule 46B, the defendant is not entitled to bond on offense punishable by death. The court is to consider the factors enumerated in Idaho Criminal Rule 46C when determining whether to grant bail, and it's clear that the defendant does not merit bond in this case. The nature of these crimes is as serious as they come. The murders of Kelly Randall Best and her unborn child are arguably the most horrific crimes committed in Teton County in recent history. I understand that the facts regarding the defendant's flight from the scene and subsequent conduct towards the theft are not yet before Your Honor, but I will represent that the defendant fled from the scene, and it took extensive law enforcement efforts and efforts of the community to locate the defendant. The defendant has no remaining known family ties in the community. His wife and child that previously resided here are deceased. To the extent that Your Honor decides to grant the defendant bond over the state's objection, the state will request conditions of release and an opportunity to be heard on those today.
Thank you. Mr. Archibald, do you wish to be heard?
Your Honor, I acknowledge that there is no bond for a crime that's punishable by death, so I'm not asking for bond at this time.
Thank you. The court will revoke the original bond set under the original complaint filed in this case, and will indicate that because of the nature of the allegations against Mr. Best and the nature of the amount of their charges, specifically being 2 counts of first-degree murder, that no bond is appropriate in this case under Rule 46, and will hold Mr. Best in custody without bond until further proceedings to be held in this matter. Is there anything further council we need to address today, Ms. Smith?
Nothing further from the state.
Mr. Archibald?
No.
All right, Mr. Best, I'm just asking you to stay in touch with your attorney so he can be prepared to represent you, and we'll go from there. With that, the court will be adjourned.
Okay, the dude is seriously off, y'all.
Wow.
There's something wrong with that guy.
Seriously.
I don't mean that in a smart-like way. I know you don't either. Something is.
No, there's some, unless he's a very good actor. Something
He's
is
crazy as hell.
Something's off there. Okay, so Vapor said that the other video was on East Idaho News. So let me see if I can find it on here.
I swear if my back doesn't stop hurting, I think I'm just going to collapse.
Oh, honey. Oh, shit. Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
Do you have a heating pad?
No.
You can ice pack. You should do
Yeah,
heat for 20 minutes and then ice for 20 minutes.
Yeah, you switch back and forth.
So what they tell me when mine goes out.
I'm supposed to be getting a CT soon. Well, I had to so I scheduled that, and I couldn't schedule it till the end of December, which pissed me off. I'm like, why is it so? Why are you scheduling so far out? Okay, well, we're waiting for approval for insurance. So I called the insurance company. We don't have it. We don't have that. I'm like, motherfucker. Sorry for my language. So then I called the doctor's office, and it was just a big whole rigmarole.
Wow. Insurance makes me so mad. It's like they're not even doctors, the people that decide whether you need it or not. They're just like people like us.
Well, look how long it took me to get insurance.
I know.
After I had my eye surgery.
Well, and it's like then you get insurance, and then they got to decide. The people in those little cubicles sit there all day long deciding whether they're going to let you or not.
Yeah. Well, they better let me have that CT. They won't deny it. It just takes a while for them to process it. Like, you should have put stat on it.
Like if you go back to the ER though, and they think you need one, that's a way to bypass that.
Yeah.
But then you got another ER bill.
Okay, I'm waiting on the link. Vapor's trying to find it for me for the other video. He said that it's not very long and everything's blurred out, so I'm going to play it on here.
Oh, cool.
Because it was on, he said East Idaho News, but I can't find it on there. Unless I'm just not seeing
Vapor just dropped the link in chat.
Okay. All right,
Scarlett.
thank you. Okay. Oh, it wasn't on their YouTube channel. That's what I was looking on. Okay. All right. So let me get this.
I don't understand why they released them.
I don't either.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I mean, there's something. I mean, he could hurt somebody else. He really seemed upset about the charges, like what he did too.
He could be on some type of drug. Who's put out on that? Can't even say.
I don't know. I think it's mental.
I mean, that's a possibility too.
He probably had a history of DR.
Yeah. All right, here's the other video when he's at the store, y'all.
And that's an example why you don't do it.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, my God.
He didn't have the care in the world, y'all.
Wow, he
didn't.
sure didn't.
He was just damn.
Wow.
And there's kids and everything else in there.
Yep.
Them poor kids have been scarred for life.
Oh my God. I don't know. I mean, he's going to have the eval done. I'm pretty sure it's going to come back and say, just like it did with Lori, which 100% though, I think Lori was completely faking it.
Yeah.
Lori knew how to manipulate people, especially guys.
Absolutely.
And I think with this guy here, I think it's gonna come back that he's not competent to stand trial.
Yeah.
And they will do him just like they did with Lori. They will put him in a hospital to try to get him help and get him back to where he is competent to stand trial. Now, if that never happens, he will more than likely have to stay in the hospital till for however long it takes. But
for forever, I mean, the thing is, I think his is real though. I mean, hers wasn't, but his, I think there's really something wrong with that.
There's something there. And it doesn't excuse what he did to Callie.
No.
Or to the unborn child or
to
baby
the little
C.
one. Yeah.
No. But there's something for sure going on there. And it's a shame that the hospital released him, but we don't know how he was actually acting at the hospital either. I mean, he could have went in the hospital and acted perfectly fine.
Yep.
Right.
And so they released him.
Yep.
Harbinger said, I had a commercial ad and then I saw his naked arse walking across the floor. Yeah, what is up with criminals being? I know you're going to make fun of me because I'm like Scarlett. I say naked. If that's right or wrong, I have no idea. But
naked.
It's, yeah.
I say naked.
Naked.
I have issues with that word.
Apparently so.
I've been seeing stuff about the Donna Adelson thing or whatever. But I know, like, when her son is a dentist and her husband was too, and now they've got her locked up in jail, and she's wanting to go home and be put on house arrest.
Yeah. Her son is in prison now.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
He just got convicted.
Where's that?
Right.
It's out of Florida.
Charlie Adelson case. So he was accused of killing his sister's ex-husband and all this bullshit. Yep. And they said that if he gets convicted, they're going after the mom because the mom was the mastermind
for the
whole situation. Then, so listen to this. Her and her husband buy a ticket to Vietnam because that's a non-extradition country, I guess.
Yeah.
And so they busted them at the airport right before they were going to,
get on the plane.
Yeah, I saw that they almost made it out of the country, but they got
almost.
Scarlett Adelson. I don't remember that.
No, Donna.
Yeah,
her name's Donna.
They just did. Brandy just did the trial on the son like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he got convicted. Yeah. I don't know how many years he's got or what they did. I think he got life.
I don't think he's been sentenced.
His brother-in-law.
Yeah,
he unalived his sister's ex-husband.
Oh,
because she wanted to move down to southern Florida, and they lived in Tallahassee, and he wasn't having it. He wanted to, have custody of his kids and see them. So, well, guess what they did? They offed the ex-husband.
Good Lord.
And the mother, his mother, was the mastermind behind the whole plan.
But didn't they arrest the dad too, or no?
No.
They
don't have enough evidence yet, I don't think.
Okay, I knew that she had gotten arrested. I've seen a couple of different things. Like I said, she's wanting out, Her lawyers are saying something about how she's being treated in prison or in jail, and she wants out on house arrest. And but they're not going to let her out because she's already proven she's a flight risk.
Yeah, but not only that, she's telling them that she's in lockup with being no clothes. Something about certain types of food she gets. Well, you should
Right.
What do you mean no
What the
clothes?
hell?
They would take her clothes from her, make her sit naked.
What?
Naked.
That's bullshit.
Oh, good.
And I don't know.
They
I
wouldn't
don't
do that.
see her.
It's
I
not
think it's just
Club
all-
Med woman.
Yeah, I've heard she's a little crazy too.
She's used to being in charge.
Right.
And entitled.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she does seem like she's entitled from what I have understood. You know, the husband was the dentist. The son was the dentist. I forgot. Did it ever mention what the daughter did?
No. I don't
I
think
remember
so.
if I read that or not.
She's an attorney. The wife is an attorney. The ex-husband is a professor at Florida State University, I think. Peter Tragos, from Lawyer You Know, was one of his law students.
Oh.
Now, did they put charges on the ex-wife?
Not yet. Not yet. So it's a shit show, man. Now the mother and the son are in prison.
Yep, right where they belong. And I
All
think
because the ex-husband didn't want them to move.
Yeah, because he didn't want the children to move out of
down
state.
to Miami.
Wow.
Like, just going to Miami.
So now
That's
you gotta
where they
spend the rest of your life in jail.
Stupid fuckers.
Yeah.
That's just stupid.
People do stupid shit like that. They'll go murder somebody over.
Yeah,
For no reason. Really.
Man.
When you can just actually split the time to where you take your kids to the fathers, or you take your kids to the mothers and say, hey, they're going to spend 2 weeks with you. I'll be back to pick them up, or you bring them home, and 2 weeks with me, and then 2 weeks, something like that. You don't.
Well, how far apart are they going to be?
Well, how far is Tallahassee to Miami? Pretty good ways, ain't it?
Yeah.
So that would be almost impossible to do a 2-week thing. I mean,
Well,
they got
even if it
school
was,
and everything.
I'm just paraphrasing. I'm just,
Yeah, no, I get it.
Example.
I mean, there's something that could have been done in order for the kids to have both of their parents, where now their dad is gone, their mom possibly could be going to jail, their uncle's in jail, their grandma's in jail.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they actually, instead of working something out for the kids, they actually made it worse for the kids, because now the kids don't have half their family.
Right.
Nope.
Yeah. Don't stop and think about what the kids are going to go through.
Exactly.
Selfish.
As long as you get what you want.
Very selfish.
I've seen part of it. I just hadn't been able to keep up with that one. But I mean, it seems like it's a hot subject on there, and all the shenanigans.
Maybe we should quit.
Yeah, I think I am, because I mean, like I said, I've heard all these different things where she's wanting out of jail, and the different things that she's saying that's going on in here and all that. So it seems kind of interesting. So I may go over that one tomorrow night.
Yeah, because
if there's
she wants out of jail so she can escape.
Oh, that's all she's wanting to do, especially if the husband's not in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, they can put a bracelet on her, an ankle bracelet. You can cut that damn thing off and go to the airport, and boom, you're out of. Especially a dentist they probably have a lot of money. They probably have a very high influential friends who have private planes.
Okay.
You fly out of a small airport on a private plane, and nobody knows where you're at.
Right.
until it's too late, and you're in a country with no extradition treaty with the U.S.
Yep.
Well, see what they got flagged because when you buy your airline ticket, I think it flags something in the government to warn.
Yeah, I think you're right.
To warn them that so and so is trying to fly out, and that's how they got her.
Busted.
Yep.
That's what happens when you mastermind.
Okay, so Harley Ryder said the dad, Don, didn't want the kids around her family. They were constantly talking really bad, terrible things about him. Judge ruled in his favor. Oh, so that's why they...
Well, that makes more sense now.
Right, that's why they did the whole plot to get rid of the dad.
So you still end up in jail. God. People.
Yeah.
I was watching this one thing. I might play it on my channel. I was watching this one thing today about, what did they call her? I'm just going to say Grace. That she had been born, and the parents, ever since she was a little baby, they left her in her crib all the time when she was little. They had 2 other kids that passed away mysteriously, and they actually tied her to the potty chair. She wasn't allowed to make a sound. She was the size of an 8-year-old when she was 13 years old. She couldn't talk. They gave her gruel and baby food and stuff as fast as they could. She didn't know how to chew food. It was horrible. And when she walked like she was still sitting down.
Oh my Lord.
It's an older one. It was, and that's only part of it. It's just terrible. What people do to their kids is just, I don't understand it. Just get rid of them. Drop them off somewhere.
If you cannot handle raising a kid,
just
give
say,
it up for adoption.
I don't like this kid. Take it away before I do something to hurt it. And just, God.
Children are a blessing, and there's so many women out there that cannot have children.
Absolutely.
And it's such a shame that people that choose to do these horrible things.
I mean, there's so many people out there that would take them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take them.
There is. I mean, and there was like nothing. There were no toys, nothing. I mean, she just stared at a wall all day long.
Poor thing.
Good
For
gracious.
years
How old?
after years after years. She was 13 years old. And every once in a while, they would give her like the, do you know any creator that has that? I can put the, are you in Discord, MetaMom? I can put it in the Discord link. It was horrible. She stared at this wall. Every once in a while, they would give her like the plastic package that it came in, you know, like the, my brain is not working. Like the bowl or whatever it came in to play with. Every once in a while.
That's a fucking shame.
Yes.
It is. It's terrible. I'm gonna play it on my channel though. I need to start getting, because you know, my nail elegance is actually for nails, and I've been using it for just us getting together and everything, because it was the only one that was approved for, you know, you got to wait, 24 hours or something?
Yeah, for StreamYard.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I need to register my other one so we can like start doing everything over there.
That would be an interesting case. I would like to hear about it. And Harley wanted to know, did they have any other children?
Yeah, they had, let's see, they had a little girl, and she ended up being unalived. And then they had a little boy, and then the grandmother took the little boy away. because she felt like they couldn't handle raising him. And the dad was like all about his mom more than his wife, although he blocked her from even talking to her parents.
Damn, that sounds like
Yeah, it's coercive control.
Well,
And
no, I was gonna say that sounds like my daughter's.
D. Smith, no, I have not, but I wrote her name down today too. Tiffany Lucas.
Tiffany Lucas.
This woman, she's from Kentucky. Okay. She had two little boys. One was 9, and I think the other one was 6. And back in 2016, the local news company there went and interviewed her because she had opened up a business. Well, I forgot when. Let me pull her thing up real quick so I can.
Double Doll, honey, you're just going to have to jump in when you can because that's what we do.
Hold on. Well, before you do that, I'm gonna jump down because I need to put my phone on the charger and I'm falling asleep.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming up.
Yep, no problem.
Hope you have a wonderful night.
Good night, Betty
You
Jo.
too.
Good night, Betty Jo.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Okay, have a good night.
Night. Good night, everyone.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
Let me see if I can find the date when she did this.
Night,
So
Betty
anyway,
Jo.
she ended up shooting her 2 little boys.
For fuck's sake.
She's 32 years old. One was 9 and one was 6.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, here's an article from November the 15th. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these cases happen, and then I don't hear about them because I don't see them anywhere on social media until a month or so later.
Right.
Okay, so this is her. This is the 2 babies. Her 2 little boys, 6 and 9. So a detective.
Little dolls.
Right. Aren't they so cute, little boys?
Aww.
Oh my.
The oldest one has an older brother. They have the same dad, and he's probably, I don't know, in his 20s or so. But his and the oldest little boy here, their dad passed away in 2019. And he said in an interview that when their dad passed away, he started getting really close to his little brother. And the youngest little boy here, the 6-year-old, isn't his brother, but he still got close to him because he was around the oldest little boy. And he said that he wished that now if it would have taken him going and yanking both of the babies out of her house, then he should have done that. But now he has to live with that for the rest of his life, that he didn't do more. And that
did he know how bad it was?
He said that there was several family members that had called CPS on her because of how dirty the house and stuff was, but nothing was ever done.
Wow.
I don't get it. He said he would have, if she didn't want them, he would have taken both of them and would have raised them and took care of them. But she chose to do what she did. But this is what it said. This, like I said, this is from November the 15th. And it says a detective testified at Tiffany Lucas's claims that she shot her 2 sons in the head by accident, then later claimed that she had been manipulated by Facebook and Wi-Fi.
What?
I think she's trying to play the insanity thing.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi made me do it.
Yeah.
The Kentucky mother charged with murdering her 2 sons appeared bored in court on Tuesday as testimony revealed horrific new details about the deaths of her kids. Tiffany Lucas, 32, sat silently as Detective Richard Beal took the stand and testified that 6-year-old Maurice Baker Jr. and his 9-year-old brother Jaden Howard both died of being shot in the head. I asked Miss Lucas if she meant to hurt her children, Detective Beal said, while on the stand, and she indicated that it was an accident.
How was it accident?
Detective Beal said in court that Sergeant Kyle McAllister of the Hillview Police Department arrived on the scene to find a neighbor rendering medical aid to the 2 boys. Sergeant McAllister also asked the neighbor if the mom shot the children, Detective Beal said. The subject pointed to a gun that was laying on the bed and said yes. Detective Beal said that he later spoke with the same neighbor who told him that he ran in to try to save the boys after encountering Lucas in his driveway. He advised me that he pulled into his driveway, and when he did, he told me that he saw the defendant, Miss Lucas, walking down the steps of his porch and eventually collapsing in his driveway, said Detective Beal. When he approached her, she told him that her kids were dying. During the course of the investigation, the Bullitt County Sheriff's Office obtained footage from a Ring camera that showed Lucas running out of her house approximately 5 minutes after 4 loud noises believed to be gunshots were heard coming from inside the home. He then ran. That footage also confirmed that no one other than Lucas and her 2 sons were in the home when those suspected gunshots were heard. Once in custody, Lucas sat down for a 3-hour interview with Detective Beal. She told the detective that someone provided her with the gun and confirmed that only her and her 2 children were in the home that day. I'm so stupid, she said at one point, according to Detective Beal, who testified that Lucas later added that she was in such a bad spot. Lucas told the detective that she would never do anything like this unless someone manipulated me during the interview. She made statements that she was being manipulated through Facebook, through the internet, or through Wi-Fi, being manipulated into doing what she did, said the detective. After hearing Detective Beal's testimony, Judge Jennifer Porter said that there was enough evidence and probable cause for the case to be presented to a grand jury and ordered that Lucas continue to be held on a $2 million bond. God. Lucas, who has yet to enter a plea, did not speak in court Tuesday. Her lawyer did not respond to requests for comment. Both Maurice and Jaden were still alive but in critical condition when authorities arrived on the scene the morning of November the 1st, the BCSO said in a press release. The boys were then immediately rushed to Norton Children's Medical Center. Those efforts were not enough to save the boys, who both succumbed to their injuries shortly after arriving at the hospital, according to the spokesperson. We did all that we could, Colonel, or that would be Corporal, I guess, Alex Payne, the chief deputy with the BCSO, said during a news conference hours after the shooting. Payne also said that the father of one of the victims is deceased and that deputies had been unable to identify the father of the second victim. So she did this, and she's blaming Facebook, the internet, and Wi-Fi.
Did she explain why she's blaming? I mean, what happened or what?
I don't. I read that and I wrote her name down, and it was just like I was disgusted.
Yeah.
4 shots, 2 children dead, both with head wounds. Hey,
there's
Jan.
no way that's not an accident.
No. And then run to the neighbor's house and tell the neighbor that your children are dying. Make that make sense.
People are just evil.
So I haven't got to look into that. I did have her name down. I'm glad. I forgot now who it was. I think it was D. Smith that asked it. But I did have her name wrote down on one of my little Post-it notes over here to look more into her case. But yeah, she had it made. She had a business that she had opened. It was like a little store, I guess like a gas station type store or whatever. Her house was filthy from what I understand. There was an eviction notice on the counter of the house when the family basically went in and just cleaned the whole house up and packed everything up because she was being evicted anyway. But that's still no reason to do this to your kids.
Yeah, I just don't understand how she could have done the accident thing. I mean, that's just, there's not an accident there.
She tried the accident thing, and of course it didn't work. So she's probably going to try the insanity type thing. Oh, I was something through the Wi-Fi. Was she going to say that something went through the wire to your Wi-Fi router and manipulated you through the, like, I mean, how are you going to explain that?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
My God. Portal made it do it.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi made it.
Let me see if Kentucky is a DP state. I don't know if they are or not.
I mean, so she killed both her kids?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, and there's no, I mean, that can't be an accident.
No.
In the head. Yeah.
Okay, so capital punishment is a legal penalty in the U.S. state of Kentucky.
Good.
A,
So she gets it.
It's legal or illegal?
It's illegal. So they have the death penalty in the state of Kentucky, which I think the state of Kentucky is it Commonwealth? I thought Kentucky was a Commonwealth state.
I don't know. I haven't paid attention to that in a long time.
Hold on, let me see.
I mean,
Okay.
somewhere in my head it's saying it should be or is, but
it does say here, though, that there have been no executions in Kentucky since 2008 and only 3 since 1976. But I could have swore Kentucky was a Commonwealth.
What difference does that make?
I don't think it would make a difference as far as the capital punishment part. But don't Commonwealths, don't they do things different as far as like their...
Oh, you're talking about they're more independent than other states?
I believe that's how it works. I'll have to look it up because I could have swore it was a Commonwealth. I know Virginia is, isn't it?
Yeah,
what do you mean by Commonwealth? I don't understand.
Hold on, let me see. I could be wrong. It may not be.
I mean, it's weird, you grow up, you hear these things as you're growing up, but you really don't
have no idea.
Okay,
comprehend what it is, what it means by that.
Yeah, it's known as the Commonwealth of Kentucky. So the term Commonwealth is used by 4 of the 50 states of the United States in their full official state names: Kentucky, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. The term Commonwealth does not describe or provide any specific political status or legal relationship when used by a state. Okay, so maybe it don't have anything to do with the legal system. It's just part of their name.
I thought it had something to do with them being more free of the laws and stuff of the country. But I could be wrong.
I'll have to read about it. I thought there was something that made them different. I don't know. I'll have to go through and read it. But they do have capital punishment. I hope she gets...
Hang on just a sec.
Okay.
What is a Commonwealth?
The noun, Commonwealth, can have a few meanings. 1. A group of sovereign states and their dependencies associated by their own choice and linked with common objectives and interests. 2. Commonwealth of Nations, a voluntary association of independent nations and dependent territories linked by historical ties, as parts of the former British Empire, and cooperating on matters of mutual concern, especially regarding economics and trade.
Alexa,
3.
stop. So it's a group of sovereign states and their dependencies associated by their own choice and linked with common interests. Okay. So they do have, I thought it was something like that, where they have like a little more say-so in their own stuff than the government can only step in so much.
Right. Either way, I hope she gets the death penalty.
Yeah, me too.
So it's been proven that it was just her and those 2 babies in that house when that gun went off 4 times. They end up both with, and I hate to, I don't even want to say it like that, but head wounds because of those gunshots. They both died as a result of those head wounds by her hand. So she needs to go to jail. There needs to be a conviction, and her ass needs to get the death penalty.
Absolutely.
They need to bury her ass under the...
I don't know what type of capital punishment they have, but whatever it is, she needs to get the worst of it.
Yep.
That is disgusting that a parent can do something like that to their child.
I just don't understand how you can do that to another being, especially somebody that came from your body.
Like you create it.
Yeah.
Like they're literally your blood runs through them.
Yeah.
D. Smith, I've never heard of that case.
Which one?
Yulia. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Yes. I played this and I had upset Sally and some people, and I did not mean to. I can send you a video link of that. This girl, you can see her in the hallway of their apartment building with their 3-year-old son that she is pushing, kicking, throwing around in the hallway because he wasn't listening to her.
And nobody beat her ass?
No. There's another one that's just as bad that they went in and saved this kid. I think he was 5. It's just absolutely horrific. This kid had bruises all over him and it was horrible. I can send you both of those links. I forget who mentioned it in chat thing, but I can send you the links.
Okay, yeah.
I think I did actually send you the links.
In Discord?
I'll send them again in Discord.
Okay, yeah, just drop them in there that way.
And we were on Vapor, and I asked Wilby to play it for me, and it was triggering.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know how.
Yeah, I'll look into it. Yeah, if it's showing stuff like that and it's not blurred out, I probably won't play those videos. Like, when did this happen? Was that like here recently?
Yeah, it was recently. Let me see here. Hold on.
Lucia, I don't think I could either.
Let me see. Where are you?
Devil Dog, you have a wonderful night. And thank you for coming up.
Yes, Devil Dog, you're a sweetheart.
But yeah, if I can just get some information and keep it to whenever if they go to court on it or whatever.
Yeah, and she's like, this never happened before whenever they were talking to her. I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, you're not.
It's a little fucking late to be sorry after you done hurt your child like that.
Yeah. I guess she was getting ready to, she was having some sort of problems, and it just...
That's a shame, honestly, that people do their kids like that. I don't understand it.
I don't either.
I mean, raising a baby is hard, especially if you're young. But that's still no reason to beat on them and do them like that. If you see that you're coming to that point, then sign your parental rights away.
Right.
So that baby's not hurt. Don't understand the thinking of some people and their logics.
They have no logic.
Oh, okay. So
they have no morals either, obviously.
These were posted a month ago.
Okay. You dropping them in Discord?
Yeah, I'll drop them in Discord for you.
Okay, just whenever you get time.
Well, I'm right here. So, I mean, they might kind of be a little repeat, but some of them will show a little bit more than others.
D. Smith, I agree with you. The devil's got places sitting right beside his little devil throne he's got down there. So they'll burn the hottest.
Yep, absolutely. I'm just going to drop them in yours because I don't want anybody to accidentally click on them and then be triggered by it.
Oh my God, just seeing that picture just of that first one you sent.
Yeah.
I would have to yank the blonde hair straight out of her damn head.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
She'd be walking around with bald. She'd be bald when I got done with her.
And then she's begging, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Like, what do you think the baby was saying or
I'll
screaming
never
and,
do
and
it
crying
again.
when you're doing him like this?
She's Russian, I believe. She's like, I'll never do it again.
You're right. You won't, because your ass is going to be in jail, so you can't do it again.
Yeah.
And D. Smith said, and Lady B, she never drops her damn phone, though.
Nope, she does not.
Lucia, you have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, the phone was more important than your baby.
Yeah. Yeah, and this was a month ago. It seems like we always hear about him like a month later, like you said.
What's been up with that? Used to when stuff happened, like it hit social media right then, and everything that I've come across, like Chelsea's, Nicole's, Katie's, Alec, like it's all a month or so out.
Yeah.
I don't get why it's taking so long to hit social media now. Is it just like there's not as many people watching the news to put it on social media, or what?
I think, I don't know, there's a lot of people that have stepped back from news, that they just don't trust anything that's said anymore,
Oh, she was released from jail?
Yeah.
Oh, see, somebody
Who are we
needs to
talking
whip her
about?
ass. She needs a good curb stomping.
Yeah, I'll go.
And she's in Florida. So, and don't Florida have the DP?
Yes.
The baby didn't pass away from this, though, right?
No.
The baby.
Okay. So that's good.
The other one, I have it written down here somewhere.
So wait, Pete Smith, she could get this baby back. Why would the state allow her to get that child back when there's video evidence of what she's done to him?
Because they have no damn common sense.
I just don't understand that. Jan, apparently, if what SF Investigates is putting on Twitter the other night is accurate, nobody's looking for her anymore. I don't know why. Apparently, her vehicle, we know, was towed from the middle of the road. But apparently, the tow company, because nobody came and claimed her car and paid the fines for the tow service, the towing company threw all of her belongings that was inside of her car away and sold her car. Don't know why the parents didn't go out there and claim it and get it. Don't know why the sister didn't. The sister went to Los Angeles while Chelsea was missing and went out to her best friend staying out there and all this and that. But like, it's nobody's searching for her. I don't understand that either. Just on, where did you share that, honey? In Discord. Okay. Let me go to it real quick.
Okay, here's the other.
Okay, just on that one, I'll watch it, but I can't share that on here because of someone that they're talking about. But I'll for sure watch it and let you know what I think about it.
Yeah, here's the other one I was talking about. Okay. And they've been to court and stuff too, and this was 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so these are two different.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'll go through them.
Oh my God!
I don't know if I'll get to tonight.
2 women accused of throwing a baby like a toy back and forth.
What the fuck is wrong with people? Gigi, have a wonderful night.
Yeah, Gigi.
I'll put it in back. I'll put it in back, hun. I just ran across it while I was looking at this one. just absolutely. Oh my God.
I don't understand.
I think if you did understand, then that would be a problem.
Yeah, I agree. It's just, I mean, I didn't mean to trigger anybody, but I mean, these things have to be out in the open too. They can't fall through the cracks either and get off scot-free.
Right. Scott, have a wonderful night.
One was in Albuquerque and the other one was in Florida. This one here is Philip Valencia and Natalie Says, SAIZ, says. CYFD has custody of this little boy. This was on November 27th.
So just a few days ago.
No, hold on. No, that's when I saw it. It was November 27th. Never mind. It's a mom and boyfriend. But no, it was 9 days ago. So it'd be like 10 days ago here. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks.
Damn shame.
Somebody needs to beat their butts.
Jan, you are very welcome. Yeah, I hope when they're in jail, them women in there find out what they did and beat the hell out of them.
Oh, yeah. Me too. It's terrible.
Hey, Scott, I'm going to hop down. My back is killing me. And
okay. I hope you can figure something out to make it feel better. I know how you feel. My back kills me all the time. And like you can't sleep, you can't get comfortable. Heat works to a certain point. Ice helps to a certain point.
Yep.
So hopefully you can find some type of relief.
Thanks. But good night, guys.
You have a wonderful night.
I'll still listen on my TV. But
okay, yeah, I'm gonna be getting out of here in just a few minutes anyway. I gotta go find some music to put on a video before I forget. Tiff, have a good night.
All right, good night.
Good night, honey.
It's just ridiculous. This was 2 months ago, these two ladies throwing this baby back and forth.
I just don't get it. I don't understand.
I think they were naked in the street and aggressively throwing this baby in Daytona Beach, I believe, or Volusia County.
Yeah. Why can't they end up in Grady Judd County?
Yeah, they're naked.
If that shit would have happened in Grady Judd County, that shit would have been all over YouTube.
I think they look like they have tops on, but no bottoms.
Yeah, I can see where it's got it blurred out.
Why?
Yeah, Grady Judd would have had their pictures up there.
Yeah.
Told their story of what they did and everything. That shit would have been blasted all over YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Throwing the baby.
Don't understand it. All right, I guess I need to get out of here.
Yeah, I know you do. Anyway, I will let you go, hon, and I hope you get to feeling better. Everybody, good night, and sleep safe, and I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later, Scarlett.
Okay, we love you too, and I will talk to you probably sometime tomorrow.
All right, hon. Bye-bye.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
Right. Avery, I know I love Grady Judd too. Like, we need more Grady Judds throughout America, honestly. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I gotta go look through some music real quick before I forget. Michelle, have a good night. So thank you all so much for coming and joining us tonight. I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful night. For all those who are sick, I hope you all get to feeling better. And I will talk to y'all later.